Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Hello. It's me, Thorn Bumple. Wow, amazing. We're gonna guess what we're doing today. If you haven't already known, the husbands that await, they do, Shunio. We are going to get more of the furry husbandos in Winds of Change, because I think we can all agree that we need them and we want them, and they're all very good boys. And let's just say that I want to snuggle myself next to Auric. It's you, the cute Thorn. No, that's you, Marcus. Also, I hope you guys like the new background and stuff. Also, if a certain person called Savage is here, he will notice that, well, one of the images is a commission he did for me. More like, who are we doing today? Exactly, Shonio. The answer is all of them. We're not missing out on any of the furry boyos. I require all of them. And they are all super handsome. Let me just quickly change to this. Look, it's Thorn doing he goes up and down. Look at that. Woo! That's going to get repetitive very fast, I'm sure. I'm sure that's going to get repetitive fast. Hello, Karen. Oh, look, it's Varku. There was this foul smile. I followed and I ended up here. What's this? Cheers, Varco. Thank you very much. Guys, if you don't know who this is Varco. He's my editor for YouTube. Say hi, everyone, to Varco. He's a super good being. And now he can suffer as we play a bit of Winds of Change. Because if he hasn't seen this game before, oh my god. Hello, Kyron. It's cute art of you. Thank you. This is an animation I got ages before. It looks slightly different to what Thorn looks like now, because this was before Thorn had a reference sheet. So... print sheet. Print sheet. Just gotta get rid of that and then start up this. I'll keep that up for now. Don't need Spotify though, because we're not listening to music. Ah. And look, guys, look at this. When I go on to gameplay, watch this. Look, it's Winds of Change, Thorn. Look. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that when we play, but I thought it'd be quite fun. You can have Winds of Change Thorn in the corner. Because why the heck not? I always screw up this bit. Right, come on. I just need you to just cooperate. Yes? There we go. There we go. Varco, see, Varco, look, you're renowned because people love you. I don't know if how well this is going to work. Let's see. There it is. It's you in the art style. It is. Hopefully, you might be able to see that as we do this. Hopefully, I could be wrong. Can you see? Winds of Change Thorn in the bottom of the corner? Turn down the music volume slightly because we had it up loud from the last time. Okay, that's better. Sound, voice, yeah. It's about equal. Cool. Actually, I voice a bit higher because I want to hear what the characters are saying a lot. Way lower. What for the music? Is that better? Is that better, Vargo? Tell me, Father, am I doing it right? Your voice is a lot lower than the music. Hang on, let me just sort that out. Is that better? I've not gone full crazy mode yet, Varco. I do get louder, I promise. You already know how I sound, anyway. Like, jeez, my god. Okay, that should be it, right? That should be good. Load. Frick. Okay, I do, but I turn it down a little more. Okay, I can do that. Where do I do that? Preferences? There we go. Sound, I think it's good now. Thank you, Shonya. Cool. Coolio. Cool. Okay, right. Oh, are we ready to get some freaking handsome furry boys? Because I'm so ready. I'm so ready to return to the Winds of Change. It's been a long 3 days, guys. I've missed you all so much. I really have. So we're going to go load, and we're just going to do this. Click. Guys, whoa. Is that Clace? Guys, it's the guy who made the game. Wow. Jeez, I didn't know Clace was going to drop by. Hello, Clace. Thank you for even if it's just for a bit, thank you for stopping by. We're enjoying your... Yo, yes, Varco, it's Clace. He made this. He made the game which made me cry. Don't say that, though, even though I just said it. Frick! Fine! That's not right. That's not true. No. I know this is neat. I know, it's super neat. I'm such a big fan of Clace's games like... Yeah, what? Shania, yes, it's Clace. He do game. It's a nice to know I was missed by you. We miss you, Kyron. We miss you, Kyron. They made this game. Yes, Shania, they made this game. I have stalked their Telegram chats for a long time now. But yes, they made this amazing game. Where did we get to? The docks, right? I think we were just about to do the docks. We've done some heart-to-hearts, which were really quite awesome. We basically want to bang all the furry boys, but that's fine. Because, as we all know, we need them. So, without further ado, let's go to the docks. When we arrive at the docks, we finally get an up-close view of everything. Hey, Thorn, it's Percy. Hello, Percy. Big-time dude official. You are a big-time dude, Percy. But hello, how you doing, Percy? All right? You've blessed us with this game, Clace. He really has. I would literally get you onto... if you're around for the next one, Clace, or if you're around for later, I would love to get you onto Discord, and you can give your input on like what you thought. Maybe you can even voice some of the stuff. I warn you though, it does get very very, very debatable. Yeah, I feel that. I know what's up, Percy. But hey, hopefully we can take your mind off things with the hot furry game. And I know I keep saying the game's hot, but the actual storyline itself is fantastic. That's why I love it more. And also, like, the big, hunky furry boys, like Auric, just, It's a massive shipyard, with vessels both arriving and departing. People run in every direction, a mixture of workers and pirates. I suppose they share the same workspace. It's interesting how I can discern a pirate from their clothes and demeanour. After a few steps into the shipyard, we're surrounded by tons of people.
Hey, stick close to me. Wouldn't want to get lost, right?
I want to get lost with you, darling. Why? I will happily get lost if it's with you. He inches closer to me, and we make our way through the shipyard. It must be their busy hour or something, because we can barely move. Ulrich, yes, I'm sure he's going to appear very soon. He's in our party now, permanently so. People bump into us and apologise before moving on their way.
We're heading to that bridge up there.
He points forward to a bridge in the distance. At this rate, it would take hours to get there. Fortum lets out an exasperated sigh.
Seriously? How much longer is this gonna be?
And I think Clace can probably answer this if he's still here. He actually came up with Fortum. He designed Fortum from the ground up. So, my beloved Darmek, yes, Shonyo. Yeah? Listen, this is why we need all of them, okay? We don't just need one. The game allows you to date them all. So, that's what we're going to do. I require it. I need it. You don't know how much I need it. I've never dated them all before. It's a need. It's not a want anymore. I need it.
Oh, don't be so dramatic, Fortame. We'll be able to rest before you know it. Enjoy the journey. Museo is beautiful.
Is Museo beautiful? Also including Facebook convenient order, blah blah blah. That seems like spam. You have a fun stream, Thorn. I just want to say hello. We've got people waiting in VR. Have fun in VR, Varco. Have freaking fun in VR. I need to do VR more. I haven't done it in a bit. I need to do it again. It's fun.
All right.
Fortum continues walking, defeated. As we inch our way forward, we start to lose hope. Yeah, that's spam. If you know how to delete it, Marcus, you can. I don't know how to do that. Get mods, by the way, silly stinker. I need to. I'm sorry, Varco. I'm still like, this is like my 5th stream, so I need to sort a lot of stuff out. If anyone wants to be a mod, by all means, I am more than happy for you to be mods. I'm not a mod. How do you... I can make you a mod, Marcus, if you want to. I don't know how to, but I'm more than happy to make you a mod. I don't think it'd be too hard, right? There's probably a way to do this. Hang on, I wonder if I can do that now. Am I smart enough? Am I smarty pants enough? Maybe. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Thank you for the follow, Parko. Look, you get a little winky Thorn. Yay! Well, of course I catch you playing this. Savage, leave me alone, okay? It's... Oh, thank you for the follow, Savage. You can suffer watching me do fun stuff. Yes, of course I'm playing this. That's why I sent you to get the commission, Savage. That's why. Because I'm in love with the game again. Thank you for the follow, Percy. I'm going to mistake calling you big time dude a few times because I know it's you, but I'm going to get confused. I'll sort out the mods and stuff later because I don't know how to. I need to probably do that when I'm not streaming. Probably. I'll figure it out. I'm smarty pants. Yes. Let's see. I always mention blah, blah, blah. You know what, Savage? You should. It's really fun with Varka in VR. Seriously, he has such a vibe. Thorn as well later. Yeah, of course. Should I now? Oh my god. However, it isn't long before that hope is kindled again.
Hey, Domek!
Oh, yeah. New character. Yeah. A voice shouts from high up, and we turn to look. Percy Big Time is fine, I know who you're talking to. Cool. There's a man at the top of one of the ships, acting as a lookout. After seeing Darmek, he quickly makes his way down to all of us. He slides down a ladder, quickly making his way to the surface. Standing on the edge of the ship, he grips the railing tight.
Where have you been? It feels like I haven't seen you in ages.
I want to date him as well. Why? He jumps over the edge of the ship, landing on the ground with style. I can tell he's a pirate, and he must be another ally. That was good. In the upcoming battle, we'd need as many allies as possible.
Grayson, it's so good to see you again. Don't worry, it's nothing personal. I'm just busy. We've been cooking up something really special.
Ooh.
Special, huh? Well, that's all you had to say. You know I've got your back in everything.
Darmek steps closer and whispers in Grayson's ear. No doubt he's confiding in Grayson about our recent choice.
Oh, an alliance? Beautiful. We'll be working together more then. And I must say, you made a fine decision, Domek.
Oh, his neck tuft. He does have neck tuft. Look at that neck fur. Just want to, snuggle it and stuff. Man, why are they all so cute? God damn it. He smiles and makes an interesting signal with his arms. A few moments later, a bunch of people in our way quickly move.
Gotta get back to the church, I'm guessing? Sorry about my crew. They're good at getting in the way. In fact, I'm not sure what else they're good for these days.
Wow. Between every few words, he glances behind Darmek. His eyes shift between Valessa, Fortum, and myself.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, sorry, not at all. He just looks familiar, that's all. Like some pirates Nada used to work with.
Familiar? Chris said the same thing, actually. Just one of those faces, I guess.
Okay, suspicious.
Not just any faces, mind you. I was taken aback because you look like legends. A few infamous pirates from back in the day, you know?
Pirates? No relation, I assure you.
Are you sure about that, Valessa? I mean, geez, the guy's literally saying we look almost identical to legends, so I'll take that as a compliment, Just for later to mod someone, you type mod and then username. I can try that now. Hang on, let me do this. Let me freaking do this. I'm gonna be so smart and so cool. There's definitely a way to do this. Yeah, this is rookie stuff. This is all rookie stuff. I know I should have done ages ago, but I'm bad, okay? I'm bad. Go shout out subs. Bada boom. Let's see. Hello, Balin. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Click that. Does that do anything? No, frick. How are you doing, Barlin? How are you doing today? You doing good? You doing good? I hope so. That is a dashboard. Oh, cool. Now I can do this. I can actually add the new stuff on as well. Wow. Like this. Where is this? Sorry, okay, so that should be on. Okay, that's good. I'm not going to do that, but the rest seems alright. How do I do it? Let's see. Markers. Just, you know, this is just... So do I have to type that exactly, markers, yeah? Exactly like that? I hope so. Let me give it a go. So I do this. Nope. I do this. I do slash. So it would be slash mod. Okay, I can do that. Whoops. Mod. And then your name. Nearly there. Is that the right one? Nope. This one. Yes. This one. It says no matches, Marcus. Is that right? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? What happens if I click? I'm going to put it like that. Well, it's an unrecognized command. I'll have to sort it out later, Marcus, because I do not know. Call me stupid. That's probably accurate, to be honest. But, like, I don't know. Things are complicated, okay? But that should be good. The other little bit should be alright. Activated. Got some stuff activated, so... Yeah. Don't worry about it right now. Yeah, I'll sort it out. I promise. I'm just not very savvy. Tech savvy? Jeez. Okay, right. Let's freaking get back. She laughs and Grayson nods.
Yeah, just a small world.
It seems like he's unsure if that's an insult or not. And for that matter, so does Valessa. Grayson lets it slide. A few moments later, he climbs up a netting on the side of the ship. It isn't much longer until he's back to the top of the mast, looking out. He shouts to his crew, and they move aside, leaving an open trail for us. Were all of these pirates his crew? He must be a man of great influence.
It's always good to have friends in high places.
No, really, Dominic? Wow. Doing well, just trying to figure out what I'm doing for stream if I end up streaming tonight. Ooh. What are you thinking of streaming, Barlin? There's still people wandering the shipyard, but not as many as before. In fact, we'd be able to continue forward without any issue at all.
That was Grayson. We go way back. He's a great ally, and he'll have our back no matter what. I doubt he cares whether we sided with Alex or Nada.
And as you remember, guys, we decided to side with Alex because we think, and I felt as well, he was the better option out of the two. Yes, he has less strength and less sway with the pirates, but he's a lot better at being merciful and like less of a pirate, if that makes sense. That was good. His crew seemed massive. The ship as well was in its pristine condition.
Well then, on we go?
Yes, Dominic, let's go. As he talks, he motions to the bridge once more. We give each other some space, happy to be moving freely again. I guess we could resume our journey without any struggles. Okay, now we get to look at all the stuff. There's a massive ship docked, surrounded by workers. They don't seem to be dressed as pirates, though. Must be part of the Museo Shipping Company.
Wow, that ship is so cool. Will our ships be like that, Dominic?
I hope so. It's really cool.
Of course, we have only the best. Actually, ours might be better.
Ooh. We chose him because he wasn't Melissa.
Why is that?
Pirates put more care into their ships. They don't just work on them, they live on them. The other people have homes to go back to.
Interesting.
So pirates are homeless?
Well, not exactly. A ship still counts as a home, they just share it with their crew.
Shiny with the fire.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So ours will be even fancier than that? That's pretty hard to imagine. I'm excited.
Fortum, it doesn't really take much to get you excited.
Yeah, just be very careful. Pirates are super protective of their homes. If you broke something, well, let's not think about that.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed, Fortum. Let's have a look here. There's a massive bridge on the other side of the docks. According to Darmek, that's the bridge we'd be traversing. At the other end of the bridge, I can see an old building.
Looks pretty impressive, doesn't it? Museo is largely above water, so bridges are common. But there's a couple of main bridges, architectural wonders.
That is a really nice looking bridge. It's like a proper medieval looking bridge.
We'll actually be crossing Museo's biggest bridge. I hope you're not scared of heights here.
Yes, I am. Listen, guys, heights can be really quite scary. You ever been to a really tall church or a really tall building? It's pretty scary up there. It is pretty freaking scary. He smiles and motions toward the very bridge I was inspecting.
Our church is just on the other side. I can't wait for you to see it. It's amazing. Just stick close to me. It won't be too long.
But not as amazing as you, Darmek. Why don't we get close? I'll put on some slow violin music. Wait, there's no players here. Frick. We'll get someone to play some slow violin music and we'll dance and drink wine and get pissed because that's fun. That'd be fun.
What are these?
Boxes.
Traps.
Oh, look, Shania Ulrich. He's made an appearance.
Traps for what?
Fish, crabs.
Seafood.
Yay.
No. We don't have that back in Valinor. How do these things work exactly?
Well, these ones are mainly for lobster. It traps them inside and they're emptied out every day. Once a week, they're sold off in the market square for food.
So you capture them only to eat them?
I have not really eaten much seafood. What about you guys? Yeah. Shania's Ulrich. Oh my god. Like Ulrich time? Why is he talking to Valessa? Why is he not talking to us? Just I want to like pull on his uniform and go, Ulrich, can we talk for a bit? I like seafood. I'm interested in seafood in the boxes they're stored in.
Yeah?
I don't know how I feel about that. They're just minding their own business down there. Why should we snatch them up and kill them just like that?
Because they taste good.
They do taste good. Ulrich, right? They're yummy. Karen with the Q stickers, yeah. There's a bunch of housing lining the docks. They look fancy. Workers come and go, telling me that it's a place of business. Near the back, I noticed that the houses are more run down. Pirates move back and forth between these houses. I guess society only left them the scraps to work with. Hopefully things will be better for them soon. Yeah, hopefully things will be better. What's right in the distance? I haven't done the housing one. That's me clicking the same thing like a fool. Okay, let's talk to Valessa.
Hey,
What do you think of Museo so far?
it's interesting to say the least. It's a lot busier than I thought it would be. It makes Valinor look dead by comparison.
Isn't that a funny statement?
I'm actually longing for that peace again, though. This place is chaotic. There's so much going on. Hopefully the Rebel HQ will be a bit like home.
Yeah. What do you think of Darmek?
He seems to know what he's doing. I mean, I had some doubts going into this actually, but he's proven himself to be a capable leader.
He do.
I like how charismatic he is, you know? It's a lot easier to follow somebody like that. Some people demand respect. He earns it.
Oh, Valessa, Darmek has earned more than my respect. He's earned my undying love. I need to give it to him. I need to give it to them all. What are your thoughts on Pro?
To be honest, I'm actually not sure. He seems nice, but I have my doubts. There's just something about him, you know?
But I like Pro. Pro real good boy, Valessa.
It doesn't help that he likes to cheat people.
True.
That's probably it. He is on our side, though, so I doubt we have to worry about him cheating us.
Shiny with the little lovely stickers, you will. What do you think about Ulrich?
He's the strongest person I've ever met. I'm sure he'll be protecting us a lot in the future. I don't really have anything bad to say about him. He can be stern, but he has the best intentions. I mean, he has no patience for wasting time. Him and Fortune make an interesting combo.
They do. They really do. How are things between you and Fortum?
Pretty good, actually. I was worried. You know, about some of the choices you had to make. We've never really let them get between us, though. Unless there's something he's not telling me, but I doubt it. He's always been fully open with me in the past. I wouldn't worry about anything at all, Seer.
Okay, right. Guys, are we ready to see... I know he's a bad guy, but, like, I need Sophie as well. Are we ready to see Parallel Chronicle Sophie 5? Let's go. Sophie and his crew wandered the crowded docks of Museo. They stuck close together to ensure that Shane didn't run away. Close to Rebellion's home, Sophie was sure it crossed his mind.
Well, you sure seem a lot happier. Back on the boat, all you did was mope around.
It's Halen. Sophie scoffed, turning to face his apprentice.
Seasickness, I suppose. As old as I am, I've never really gotten used to it.
Look at these two handsome boyos.
You can't be too much older than me.
Right. Sorry.
Besides, I think I know what's going on. You realize something about the Triumvirate.
Yes, I did. I see through the trick now. It was a good idea, I'll give them that.
The bad guy boyfriends, they pretty much are. They're both super handsome though, so like, can I just be sandwiched in the middle maybe?
Trick?
A trick?
Yes, to put my loyalty to the test. There's no way what they told me was true. They merely want to see if I'll waver.
I see.
That's why they wouldn't tell you either. This was a test, meant only for me.
So, what happens now that you've passed?
You get a reward, Sophie, for being loyal to the Triumvirate. We're gonna take you on a long needed cruise to the Bahamas of Alestia, where you'll have fun, sea, sand, and lots of frickin' buffets full to the brim of delicious fresh seafood and all the drinks you could ever want. And maybe Thorn. On a platter. Please. I need this. It's not just a holiday for you, it's a holiday for me.
I guess I'll find out once we return. I'm just glad that I can focus on the mission now.
Right, I'm glad too, I suppose. On the boat, you were in no condition to perform.
After a few more minutes of walking, Sophie stops in his tracks. Helen and Shane bump into his back, causing him to stumble over.
Master?
Oh, sorry. Just a lot on my mind.
Oh, we're not lost, are we?
Sophie stares at a cloaked figure in the distance. He smirks as he watches them walk through the docks with a group. A large item affixed to their back sways with each of their heavy steps.
No, not at all.
Ah, shit. Oh, no. We should probably turn round and maybe have a look at if someone's following us. That might be good. That might be worth just having a look, maybe. Just saying. Just saying, you know. Alright, to the Church of Museo. After what feels like ages, we reach the end of the bridge. We all stop and catch our breath and let our legs relax. Dominic wipes some sweat from his brow, laughing.
Bit of a workout, isn't it? Hopefully the trek was worth it. So, what do you think of our home?
I mean, it's pretty frickin' magnificent. He stands proud, staring at the nearby church. After getting our bearings back, we look on in awe.
Whoa. This place is crazy. I've never seen anything like it before.
I want to go to the top and see the view.
Yeah, it sure stands out, doesn't it? Don't worry, that works to our advantage. When hiding, I find the most obvious spot is the best.
I guess they'd never expect their own church. But here's a question. Why are there only 2 statues? It's the triumvirate, right? Shouldn't there be 3?
I don't know, actually. It's a bit odd when you think about
That
it.
is odd.
Maybe they didn't have enough space?
The church is about to get sinful tonight. Shania. I kind of like that. Why not? We'll invite them all into our room, every single one. Take it in turns, boys. There's plenty of me to go around. He laughs awkwardly, shuffling in place. Perhaps he found his ignorance embarrassing.
I trust you're ready for the grand tour?
Yes. I nod, looking over to Valessa and Fortum. It seemed our long journey was over. We were here. This was our new home, whether we liked it or not. Yes. Oh my. Yes. Yes, Marcus, come on. You have to agree with me. Look at them all.
Yeah, I can't wait to see.
I'm game. Let's do this.
Let's do this indeed, Valessa. They both smile, ready to get things moving. Dominik takes a few steps up the stairs and waves me over.
After you, of course. It would be rude to do this any other way. An esteemed guest of ours should always be first.
Oh, what a sweetheart. What a just heartthrob. He's letting me go down first? I nod and get ready to enter the church. Ulrich, Pro, Valessa and Fortum wait for my move. It seems almost everybody respected Dominik's authority. We're going to have a brief explore though. Let's do the Parallel Chronicle first. Grizz, yes. Grizz sits at his desk with his head in his hands, emotionally drained. Lilith enters his office, showing concern, but decides to talk business instead.
Grizz, sir. The papers have been sent back out. Alex Donata should know momentarily.
Slightly shocked, Grizz shakes his head and rests his hands on his desk.
Thank you, Lilith. I couldn't do this without you.
You give me too much credit. I'm just a glorified paper pusher. You do all the heavy lifting, you know.
He sighs and rests back in his chair. Hello, Kava. Woof. Woof indeed.
And it's starting to weigh down on me. Lilith, can we talk off the record for a moment?
Uh-oh, Grizz.
Of course, sir. Anytime you'd like.
It's about the occupation. As you know, I was involved with it.
Yeah, but that was ages ago. It's all in the past. You're a better man now.
But still, things can haunt you. Well, anything can haunt you from the past.
That's the funny thing about the past, Lilith. It always has its way of catching up with you.
What do you mean?
Nice stickers, Kyron. You will.
Honestly, I wouldn't know where to start. But recently, Dominik agreed to work with me. I wanted exclusive access to Mazeo's spirit idol.
You lost me.
I want to atone for what I've done, Lilith. So many spirits, trapped in those suits of armor. An eternity of mindless servitude to the triumvirate.
Yeah, that's a pretty freaking awful existence.
And you can fix that with the spirit idol?
I hope so. Part of me always had some doubt, but today, I realized that this is my destiny. I can't doubt it or hide from it any longer.
Destiny? I'm not sure I buy into that stuff. I'd rather call the shots myself, you know?
I like calling shots. Alcoholic shots. But you see, I get overwhelmed sometimes and end up taking more than I probably should have. That's a good thing with water. And it helps nullify the effects.
Well, maybe purpose is a better word. At the end of the day, this is still my choice. But I wasn't certain until today. I saw something.
What did you see?
What did you see?
Oh yes, drink is always good. Drink is always good. I do like drink. Drink is pretty freaking delicious, depending on what you have or what you get. Alcohol is my weakness, along with Monster. Okay, Monster, guys, it's very yummy. I might like it a bit too much, but hey, let's see what Grizz saw.
Back during the occupation, I killed so many innocent people. Made orphans out of so many children.
Wait till you drink it right now. No, definitely not. No, what do you mean?
I've been facing that for the last 20 years, but today was the first time I've faced it in person. It's the seer, and those 2 companions he had with them.
Oh.
You mean Valessa and Fortem?
Yes, Lilith, all 3 of them. I couldn't put my finger on why they looked familiar, but I just realized it, and I know I need to take action.
Man, if Claes is still here, I would. If only I could do the same. Well, I'm a bit of a. I do like drinking, but I'm not going to get into it because someday I'm sure you guys will experience drunk Thorn, but not today. I'm behaving myself. I was going to say, if Claes was still here, I'd let him. I would call him on Discord, and he could actually describe or give his opinion on how do you pronounce Fortame. Is it Fortame or Fortum? Because a few people have said Fortame and Fortum. I'm just interested, guys. I'm just interested. He places his head back in his hands, almost ashamed.
Spitting images of people I killed during the occupation. I have no doubt in my mind that their parents died by my hand.
Well, shit.
I played a part in condemning them, forcing them into this war.
He clenches his fists, trembling as he looks up at Lilith. Drunk stream, Shenio, no.
And now, I must play my part in ending it. I'm going to those tunnels, right now.
Uh-oh. Well, that was interesting. Bro!
Hey.
Anything else you can tell me about Museo?
Not really, to be honest. You've already seen pretty much all it has to offer. It's constantly busy, and it never really stops.
Oh.
I can't even imagine living close to the docks. They work overnight, so it'd be too loud to sleep. The best places are either Grizz's area or our HQ. So maybe we can talk more about that once you see it. It's so silent underground you can hear almost everything.
Ooh.
Makes it pretty easy to sleep. If you get the time, that is.
Wait, it's so silent on the ground you can hear almost everything. Wait a minute, but what if I want to do something with someone and, like, noise is made? Does that mean the entire HQ can hear that? Okay, just okay. What are your thoughts on Valessa?
She's pretty cool. Seems to be pretty by the book. I mean, I don't see her breaking any laws or anything.
We need
I don't roll like that.
We do.
Obviously, I live in a moral gray area.
Privacy is very much needed, Shernio, especially with Ulrich.
That's not to say she's uninteresting, though. I just don't see myself getting too close to her. It's better for me to stick to like-minded people. Who knows? Maybe she'll prove me wrong. War has its way of compromising almost everybody. I was born into this life, but I'm sure others can adapt to it.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about Fortum?
Now, he's a guy I could see myself getting along with. Can't wait to spend some more time with him in our HQ. He speaks his mind, he's energetic, and he's careless.
Oh, drunk stream sounds good, Yellow. Maybe next one.
Wait, am I talking about him or myself right now? Yeah, you get the idea. We're like peas in a pod. I'm sure we'll have no shortage of good times.
What are your thoughts on me?
Whoa, you sure like putting me on the spot.
Yes.
I think you're cool. I mean, from what I've seen. At first, I didn't really have a clue, but it's better now. You've had to make some tough decisions, Seer. That's one way to gain my respect. Push through adversity. I still want a one-on-one interview with you in the future, though.
Oh, for sure.
It seems like you're starting to become quite important. I'd hate myself if I missed the opportunity to probe your mind. That's something we can talk about later on, though. We're busy.
We do be. How often do you walk this far?
Well, pretty much every day. Except for the last couple of weeks, since I was in Valenorth. It's not too bad once you get used to it. I absolutely adore walking.
Walking is such a nice pastime thing to do, guys. Walking in a wood, walking in a forest, walking in just like a spinney. Or walking in a field. Grassy fields are lovely on a nice day. Even bringing a picnic along. It sounds stupid, but picnics on a good walk, you find a nice view or a nice area of woodland or field, and it is amazing. Especially if like you get a bag of Doritos and like a pasty or a sandwich. Ah, good times. So good times.
It just takes some getting used to, that's all. Sometimes when I have it in me, I can even sprint. Running to the market from our HQ is pretty intense.
But that's good for some people getting drunk, but me, well, that's a story for another day. Yeah, Karen, I might do. I'm only on my first anyway. My first beer. So I'll just take my time, you know?
Nobody is interested in doing it with me, though. I need a workout partner to keep things interesting, you know? Everybody else defines working out as sparring in the barracks.
Oh, okay, maybe we can do something together then, you know, bro. Maybe. Ew. What do you mean, ew?
So, Ulrich,
Yeah?
I saw you and the seer in that tavern. You two were getting awfully close.
Now, don't get jealous, Fortune. We're gonna get you too. Beer, yes, I do have the occasional beer, Marcus. I do have whiskey and stuff, but like, I haven't really got anything to mix it with, and I don't mind drinking it straight, but yeah. I meant my being in alcohol don't mix. Yeah, I get that, Karen. We'll work out until you're sweaty, pro. Shinio. You naughty, naughty bean. What are you thinking? The seer and pro getting sweaty? Marcus, no, hey, okay. Not all, frick. This is what I think of beer. Yeah, I guess that.
Your point is?
Fortune's getting jealous.
You know we're kinda dating, right? We had our first date in the town square.
Uh-oh.
Oh. That's what that was?
Ulrich's ass.
Yeah, and it was pretty awesome. Mostly thanks to you, though. And that apple.
I was hoping you'd share together. Maybe I was playing matchmaker all along.
Dating a lord. No, we're gonna get all of them. There's a way, I'm sure. I think Klaus told me at one point that you can date all of them at the same time. I'm just saying. I could be wrong, but I think we can.
Yeah, right. Nobody is that smart.
Jeez, Fortum.
You're not giving me enough credit, little one. Anyway, you don't mind that we're...
Oh, of course not. The more the merrier. The seer has a lot of love to go around.
I do! I have so much love to give. I need to give it to them all, okay? Bad guy, good guy, between guy. They all need it. I am Thorn the Seer and I have to share my love. Maybe even to the triumvirate. It's just a dialogue, it's just funny. It is. It's so cute.
Yeah, more than I thought, actually. I'm sure you and I will be getting closer now, too.
Also, why does the name say Thorn not Peach? I don't know. I might have changed it. I think you can change it. Listen, I wanted to. Don't hate me. I love it so much. I wanted to be Thorn. But Oracle the way, what a hunk. Listen, you can date them all. It's an option, and we're gonna do that. I need to do this. Why not all of them? Come on, it makes sense. I'm not being greedy, okay? I'm not. You can have all of them.
Objections here.
Understandable. Yeah. See, Fortum has no objections putting stuff in the game. God damn it, Marcus. Let a man dream. Just let me dream. Be greedy as you want. You bad boy, Thorn. Oh, Kyron. Gotta date them all. They're not Pokemon. But current going, it's a statue of a cloaked figure, but we're not sure who it's supposed to be. I'm just saying that's how I played the game. Yeah, I get that. It's when seeing your name, you're like, yay, I'm in the game. There's only 2 of them. It can't be the Triumvirate. If it were, then there'd be 3 statues. But where would the 3rd statue go anyway? Maybe it was just a space limitation thing. Either way, they look mysterious and brooding. It makes the entire church give off an eerie vibe. The architectural style wasn't helping it either. Church. That's the bridge we used to come here. It was structurally sound, but didn't feel like it. Part of me was scared it'd fall apart from under us. Oh, Thorn. Oh, Chiron. Darmek showed no signs of worry, however. That put me at ease, since he was a local. If he was scared, I knew I'd be as well. It's a statue of a cloaked figure, but we're not sure who it's supposed to be. There's only 2 of them. It can't be the Triumvirate. Okay, we've done this bit. 3rd statue, limitation. Yeah, brooding. Yeah, they're scary, and we're gonna get them. The church looks so out of place. I've never seen anything like it before. It doesn't look Mazaean, that's for sure.
It looks creepy.
It does.
It's modeled after Balteus. That's what things look like over there.
And that's where we're going next. Just great. Now I'm even more afraid. Who makes stuff like this anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. It doesn't fit in with any part of Alestia. Balteus is really distinct. It's kind of cool.
I'll take your word for it.
Anything up here we can look at? Sky, any books? Because sometimes there's books. There's books sometimes. As soon as we enter, Darmek walks down the centre aisle. He trails a finger along the pews as he does, gathering up dust.
Not much time for Triumvirate worship these days.
No, well, okay. He makes his way to the spirit idol at the back of the church. Clapping his hands together, he frees himself of the dust.
This is the spirit idol of Museo. Or so we thought until recently.
It remains dust-free, unlike the rest of the church. He places a hand on the altar, looking up at the idol.
We assumed it was dim and dying. You know, like the idol back in Valinor. But that's not the case at all. We were shocked. The reason it's dim is because it's receiving power. However, the source of the power is deep underground. That's what the Triumvirate has been digging for. The entire reason for their occupation. And now, it's in the hands of the rebellion. First their sword, now the idol they sought.
He turns back to face us, a wide smile on his face.
It would seem the tables are turning. Feel free to rest for a few minutes. There's still a bit of a walk ahead.
Okay.
Seriously? More walking? When are we gonna get to rest?
He just said he could rest for a bit for them. Come on.
Trust me, you'll get plenty of time to rest. Just take a breather before we continue.
He points to the pews before walking over to a door in the back corner.
This door will lead us to the tunnel, Seer. It's the final stretch, I can promise you that. Whenever you're ready, let's head on down.
Of course, Darmek. He presses his back against the wall and crosses his arms. Everyone seems glad that he was offering us a brief reprieve. I take a few moments to collect myself before we head down. Yay, we're gonna do this. Ooh. View Parallel Chronicles Sovi 6. Continuing their adventure through the docks, Sovi keeps close to Shane. Leading everybody into a secluded back alley, he lets out a loud sigh. It was nice to get away from all the noise. Mazaeans were so obnoxious.
What gives? This isn't the way to Valinor. But I guess you do like going backwards.
Oh, we'll get there yet. I just have some business to tend to. Shane, can I talk to you alone for a moment?
Shane nods and follows Sovi deeper into the alleyway. Halen takes a note and stands guard, ensuring their privacy.
Look, something important has come up. You're aware of our moles within the rebellion, right?
Alleged moles.
Yes. Well, I found this at our drop point. I think it's something you'll be interested in.
Sophie holds out a letter, prompting Shane to take it.
It's a letter written by Damek. Why is this important?
Something seems fishy.
Just read it, Shane. It's from Damek to Valnorth's Elder. It seems your capture was just part of his plan.
What?
Shane keeps reading the letter, his eyes shooting wide open. Every word was like a knife to the heart. He was betrayed.
He wanted me to get captured? Look at this. It says he hates me.
Shane seriously couldn't believe this?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but your mission was only a cover. He wanted to kill you off, Shane.
That's not true. I refuse to believe this. I know Damek. He wouldn't do this to me.
Are you sure about that? It makes sense when you think about it. He sent you there to gain intel, right?
Yeah.
He already had all the intel he needed. That was the purpose of the Exodus raid. They mapped out our entire castle, Shane. What intel is there left for you to gather? None. Damek just wanted you out of the way.
No.
Oh dear.
We were merciful enough to give you a chance, Shane. We could have killed you, but we still found value in your life. I think that's way more than anything Damek can say.
It really does look like his handwriting.
Was the letter forged? I don't know, Shane. I hope so, but it seems like Shane doesn't really care.
I have no reason
Fake.
to lie to you,
Yeah.
Shane. I know what it's like to have your world torn apart. It seems like all hope is lost, doesn't it?
Yo, Thorn, how are you? How are you doing, Full Metal? You doing good? Guys, it's Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. It's the one with Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric. They're good friends because they're brothers.
What should I do?
Bugger off. Never, Full Metal. Never. You cannot make me. This damn joke. Yeah, it follows you everywhere. It will never go. We're playing Winter Change. It's fun. And we've just found out a kind of tragic thing. Unfortunately, it seems Damek wanted Shane out. Brotherhood, yes. The best one. The best one.
You were planning to run away, weren't you? Maybe you thought you could lose us in the crowd? It's a good idea, but there's no home left for you there.
Of course, it is the best one, yeah.
Why did you wait until now to show me?
Because I have a favor to ask of you, Shane. And remember, I would never abandon you. I've had every opportunity to kill you.
A favor?
Sophie takes back the letter while he watches Shane fight back tears. No! It was a hard thing to accept, being disowned by your family. But it was a pain that Sophie knew all too well. He could relate. I thought you were acting like a bottom earlier. No, I wasn't. Shut up, Marcus. If anyone clips that, I swear you will fall to your knees in front of me and I will pass judgment. No head pads for a week. He didn't respond just yet. He watched a silent rage build up within Shane. That would be perfect, for rage was an invaluable tool on the battlefield. With a smirk, Sophie finally broke his silence, placing a hand on Shane.
Don't worry, I'll still let you visit Damek and the rebels. It's just, I have something different in mind for you.
I'll be on my knees working
A
on
chance
something.
to
Oh God.
pay him back, if you'd be so inclined.
Ooh, I'll fall to my knees for you. God, guys. Damn. Okay. Shane's fist trembled in anger. In this moment, he was right where Sophie wanted him.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Dang, Shane. Fall to my knees before you. That sounds more like promotion, if anything. Shanio, no. Oh my god, guys. Well, we're back in the church, so no horny. No horny. So this is the spirit idol of Museo. At least, that's what they thought until recently. I can see why they'd make that mistake, actually. It sure looks like a spirit idol. Well, a dying one at least. But to think, the real one is deep underground. And allegedly, it's massive and full of energy. I'd be the first time I saw an active spirit idol. Pews line the church, full of dust and signs of neglect. It was almost a statement that no one cared about the triumvirate. That was a bit hopeful to see. Now I know why Darmic likes this place. It doesn't look like anybody's been here in ages. However, a dust-free trail leads to the door at the back. It's clear that only the Words! It's clear that only the rebels have been making use of it. Yes. Window. The sun shines with intensity, illuminating the interior of the church. I can see every bit of dust lining the floor and the pews. Oh, Thorn. I guess they spent more time dusting underground. More pews, please. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Let's go speak to Autumn, then we'll do the heart to heart. What do you think of Museo so far?
It's crazy. I don't know what to think. Just when I'm comfortable, something new is thrown at us. The markets, the residential districts, and the docks.
That was perfect. Thank you, Colin.
Valinor is pretty much the same no matter where you are. To see things so different, that's a real shocker for me. I'm not sure what my favorite part has been so far. If I had to choose, though, I'd say the residential district. Being able to live free from the noise and free of work, that's like a dream come true. Everywhere is so noisy. I assume you get used to the noise, but it's still there. You know what I mean, right? You just learn to ignore it. I'd rather not have to do that. It'd make things way easier.
Okay, Fulton. What do you think of Darmic?
He's so cool. I love being around him. I want to learn to be more like him, if I'm honest. Everybody respects him and follows his directions.
Oh, Fulton.
He's going to make a fine leader after this is over. I actually doubted the rebellion, but he convinced me. This cause is in perfect hands. We're going to do this.
What are your thoughts on Pro?
I didn't trust him at first, but he's growing on me. I know he does a lot of shady things, but only out of necessity. I have no doubt in my mind that after the war is over, he'll change.
What do you think about Ulrich?
Ulrich is probably my favorite person so far. I mean, he gave me free money earlier. Free! It's all thanks to him that I got to taste a Mazayan apple. That's the one thing I was looking forward to. He's been nothing but friendly since we met him. Sure, he seems strong, but he's really gentle. Who would have thought that a guy like him has a soft side? Either way, yeah, Ulrich has been great. He's teaching me a lot. Maybe one day I might even learn how to use a greatsword like him.
I highly doubt you'll be able to use a greatsword, Fulton, but hey, you give it a go, my friend. How do you feel about the rebellion?
I feel great. There's not much to say. We have everything we need in order to win. I can't wait to see our new HQ, our new home.
Our new home, yes indeed. Alright, well, let's go to another hotel.
Hey, Fortum.
Yeah?
I saw you and the seer run off into an alley earlier. What were you two doing back there exactly?
Well, Valessa, we're doing this. Fortum. Oh, you taste like Mazayan apple. He wasn't referring to... What? Shernio, no.
Oh, we were on a date.
What? Seriously?
We were.
Whoa, don't act so surprised. You might hurt me.
No.
No, it's not that. There's just so much going on. Are you sure that won't interfere with anything?
Balling with the stimker going, got him.
Of course not. I think we're smarter than that. Besides, it was perfect. We shared a Mazayan apple.
Why can you do that so well? Because, Marcus, Me and Fortum shared a Mazayan apple, and I'm not talking about bite by bite. I'm talking about more like this. They're trying very good kill us all.
Wow, how romantic.
It was very romantic, Valessa. Jeez. Come on.
You had to be there.
Stop. Fine.
I think I'll pass. It's good to see you enjoying yourself, though. There's just too much on my mind for that kind of stuff.
Just wait until we get to the Rebel HQ, Valessa. It'll be a life of luxury.
My
You'll
God,
see.
Thorn, I'm getting
There'll be
triggered.
plenty of time.
Good.
You can dream.
Okay, I think we've checked everything out here. So, I guess we go back into the... Well, we go into the underground and finally to the Rebel HQ. Travel to the Rebel HQ, yes. Whoa, big. Okay, to the tunnels. My reaction to Thorn noises. After we enter the door, we spend a few minutes descending into darkness. Soon enough, however, we reach an area with torches lighting the way. It seems to mark a path straight forward. This must be it.
Wow, it's so dark. I can't even see where I'm going.
Just give it a few minutes. Your eyes will adjust. I remember my first time down here. I was terrified.
Yeah, this would be pretty freaking scary. He presses his back against the wall and waits. We all do the same and wait around until we can see.
The torches only help so much. We put a majority of them in our actual HQ. Basically, we only have them down here to...
He cuts himself off and looks further down the tunnel.
Everyone quiet. Backs against the wall. Now!
We do as instructed, and I notice an aura of fear overtake us. I stare down the tunnels, and I see a suit of armour start to emerge. White and gold, just like my vision. It takes slow, clunky steps. I look over at Valessa and Fortum. She's fine, and he's shaking. Danger indeed, Shania, danger indeed. He glances back at me, and I nod, letting him know that things will be fine. It isn't much longer until the suit of armour reaches our location. It stands between all of us as we press ourselves against the wall. It's almost like it can't see. It has no idea that we're here. That's odd. It even turns its head to the sides, looking straight at us without reacting. After a minute or two of standing guard, it turns around and walks away. Its steps echo through the tunnels, loud, metallic, and hollow. It's frightening. But when it's far enough away, we all sigh and stand at ease. We're safe now.
What was that?
Armour.
The Triumvirate's honor guard. They're the ones that built this underground complex. We find it best not to interfere with their efforts in any way.
Why is that?
They're almost like caretakers, so we let them be. All we know for sure is that they're disobeying their masters.
They do be.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least that's what it seems like. Rather than search for the idol, they built a utopia. I think that was the choice of the spirits inside them.
Spirits?
Yes, Valessa spirits.
Yeah. They were created by the Blade of Exodus. The spirits inside are victims of their vicious occupation.
Right. Then it's just like the seer said. Wait, victims of the occupation?
Yeah, it's sad, really. They want to live again, so they built a home.
Oof. Valessa looks sad and takes a few steps back. It doesn't take a genius to realise what she's thinking. Having been a few minutes, our vision has adjusted.
Sorry about that, everybody. Those things are brittle and weak. If we so much as bump them, they fall apart.
Damn, they really are weak.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's nothing inside. They're controlled purely by spiritual energy. They were strong at first, but they're weak now. It's almost like it degraded over time. Who knows, maybe we can even power them with that blade. A bit of irony, right? Use their own forces against them.
This is all so complicated.
I heard him slightly go like.
Yeah, and I'll admit that even I don't know everything. But we won't get to that point if we don't keep moving.
Exactly. He motions to the end of the tunnels.
So, shall we?
Yes, we shall. We all nod as we continue to move through the tunnels. However, Darmic seems distracted. There's something on his mind. I guess even a man in his position can't have a grasp on everything. Everyone makes conversation amongst themselves as we continue. Roommate, brother. He is actually, would you believe it, my twin brother. So we have a very similar voice. Hang on, let me just kind of prove it to you. Hey, Alex. Well, frick. I guess he doesn't want to respond. Alex. Right, never mind. I gave him his chance. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, I want to do this now. Hang on. Alex. I'm gonna do it. If he actually answers, that is. He can sometimes just completely ignore me because people like doing that. Do you want to come in here quickly and prove that to stream that like we sound the same? Yes, we do. Okay, right. Just briefly, just a brief little thing. Okay, so this is me speaking, this is Thorn speaking, and this is my brother. Go on.
Hello there, my name is...
Do it in a normal voice.
This is my normal voice.
That is not your normal voice.
Fine.
Stop screwing it up. Are you eating all the cereal? Oh, I want some cereal. But yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, it's similar. You shut the door, would you? Thank you.
What?
Shut the door.
Sure.
You just block the noise. It's going good. We're getting there. We're doing good. It's uncanny. Yes, Shani. Yep, I can hear the similarities. Yeah, it is. It's what happens when you're twins. Ball and going, grrr. Perhaps it would be a good idea to talk with Darmic a little bit more. It seems like we still have a bit of walking ahead of us after all. My head hurts. Kyron, no. Why does your head hurt? You alright? There are torches lining the tunnels, freshly lit. It must require a lot of maintenance to keep these tunnels accessible. I'd hate to be down here when those torches die out. Sounds terrifying. Thankfully, they don't seem to be at any risk of fading away. We could stay down here for a while without any worry. However, that doesn't seem to be of any on our agendas. I can see a makeshift doorway at the end of the tunnels. That must be the entrance to the Rebel HQ. Finally! We'll not discuss it, otherwise everyone will worry. It's nothing important anyways. As long as it's not something too bad, Karen, I don't... You know, we worry about you, guy. We do. It's a bit far away, but I'm glad it's actually in sight.
What's the matter? Are your legs sore?
No, not at all. I'm just running out of breath. Is it a little stuffy down here, or...?
Yeah, it is. Don't worry. You get used to it. A small price to pay for privacy, if you ask me.
Right.
Got some walls here. Let's check up here. Oh, that's the torch. We've done that one. There's wooden panels on the floor, almost acting like a pavement. However, it's only a bit more comfortable than the actual floor we would be. It's seemingly more for aesthetic purposes than anything regarding comfort. Drops of humidity and moisture hit the wooden panels, making them split. It looks like they've been here for a while, with clear signs of erosion. With what I know, I'd say that these tunnels are almost 20 years old.
Hey, Valessa, watch your step.
Huh?
There's a bit of a bump here. I almost tripped.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
A few moments later, she trips. It was a clear sign. She disregarded his warning. He laughs and keeps walking forward, highly amused.
Let's not talk about this.
Alright, now it seems we have a heart-to-heart with our boy Darmek. I think we should get into it. Heart-to-heart 1 with Darmek. As we walk down the tunnels, I make my way to Darmek's side. I ask him what's on his mind, and the people behind us give us space. I'm thankful for their consideration as we finally get some one-on-one time.
What's on my mind? Oh, it's nothing too major. Say, can you keep a secret?
Shiny with the hearts, yes. For you, anything.
Again with the flattery. You already made a good impression, you know. If you keep doing that, I might just get the wrong idea.
I hope you do. He blushes and shuffles in place, embarrassed. I'm not sure why he trusted me so easily, but I'm not complaining. Sometimes it's hard for someone in a position of power to have confidants.
About that suit of armor earlier, I think I scared everybody with my caution. Between you and I, that was a bit of an exaggeration.
Oh, really?
Like I said, those things are brittle and weak. I just didn't want anybody to knock them over, you know. If we kill one of them, what happens to the spirits inside?
Oh, Darmek. That was a good question, actually.
I want to find a way to free those spirits trapped inside. Something tells me that killing them won't accomplish that. This is the sole reason why I tell everybody to leave them alone. Oh, they're harmless. They mind their own business. It's my belief that we should give them the same courtesy. That is, at least until we find a way to give them more freedom. Though they don't serve the Triumvirate, they're still trapped. Nobody should be forced into a position like that. They're just like us. Spirits of family and friends. Spirits of innocent occupation victims.
He lets out a loud sigh, like the ability to vent is a godsend. I can tell that this is something he's been keeping inside for a while.
Sorry for rambling on. I think I'm just trying to defend myself. Last week I accidentally bumped into one.
Aww.
It crumbled and fell to the ground. I felt absolutely awful. It's like I killed them. Who knows how many spirits were inside that one suit? I mean, in this war, I have to draw blood. I have to kill. But normally I reserve that punishment for our enemies. We're talking about the spirits of long-lost family here, Seer.
I can't tell which one is a voice actor and which one is Thorn. Really? I mean, we're both British, if that counts. No, I don't know, but thank you, Savage. Guys, also, I used to call Savage Savage because this is my brain. That's what I used to call him. I was like, oh, Savage Bunny. Yeah, he's cool. I know him. He Banu. He do really cool art. And then in VR, I went to interview Savage, and he literally went up to me and said, yeah, my name's not Savage, it's Savage. And I was like, why didn't you tell me this sooner? I've been acting like a fool this entire time. Is this really what you want? To hear me call you the wrong name for this long? And then we were friends, and then yeah, that's about it.
I feel like I did something wrong. I almost feel like I'm a murderer, you know? It's odd how blurred those lines can be in war.
I wanted to make you feel dumb. Well, geez, Savage. You know what? Just for that, I'm going to call you Savage. Every time you're on stream, every time I see you, I'll be like, hi, Savage. Now I'm messing my own words up. God, stupid Banus. Why are you so irritating? Why can't you just get inside my mouth and I can eat you already? You're so fast at escaping. It's not fair. Nom.
Kill the enemy leader? You're nothing short of a hero. But kill a citizen going about their business? You're a monster. Maybe at the end of the day, that's what we are. Monsters.
You're more like a hero to me.
I wish that's what I felt like. There's just so much pressure. I guess you know what it's like.
It depends about what pressure we're talking about. We continue walking down the tunnels while he vents. I can understand where he's coming from, and I can relate. It was all about the greater good, regardless of what we did.
Everybody expects me to lead us to victory. They call me a master strategist and shower me with praise. But at the end of the day, I'm just following in his footsteps. Salus was the master strategist, I just worked under him. They say I fill his shoes quite well, but I don't think that's true. I think they need something to believe in. They need hope.
Savage, yes. I think you give them hope, Darmek. I think you give them hope.
They pushed that need for hope onto me, and I became that hope. Honestly, I think I'm more of a symbol than anything else. I'm sure you know what I mean. You're the seer. You had this role thrust upon you whether you wanted it or not.
True.
It's kind of the same for me. I'm the general. I had no say in the matter. This pressure and all those expectations, I'm afraid I might break. Do you have any advice?
Boys, we're gonna get Darmek, so we've got only one option for this. Let's share our burdens together, Darmek. Me, you, and then we
Together, like second in command. I actually like the sound of that. We'd be a team. Something to think about at least, thank you.
No problem.
I guess there's not much more we can do, huh? Perhaps we'll have some more time to talk later on. My doors are always open to you, Seer. I promise.
Cool. He gives me a slight smile and we continue to walk. The end of the tunnels is growing ever closer. It seemed like this leg of the journey was over. Alright, we've done it. So you know where we're going to go? We're going to go to the end of the tunnel and we're going to go through and into the main entrance. As soon as we exit the tunnels, it's immediately easier to breathe. Sunlight pierces through the ceiling, with the surface in sight. Those tunnels must have started low and worked their way up. However, the exposure to the surface doesn't compromise our privacy. There's no way anybody would find this place unless they knew about it. And from what I could tell, only a select few did. So we were perfectly safe.
Ah, home sweet home. I'd like to welcome you all to our new HQ. It took some coercing with the mayor, but it's ours.
Hell yeah.
Wow, this place is incredible. And the honor guard built all of it?
Respect the honor guard.
Essentially, yeah. With a few finishing touches by ourselves, this is what they've been working on for 20 years.
Dang.
That's crazy. All of those weapons, too. It's almost like they made it just for us.
We can dream, but I doubt it. Hey, Ulrich, Pro, can you show them around?
Yes, please. He motioned toward Valestra and Fortum.
Sure.
Oh, what? Who's gonna show us? Who's gonna show me around then? I need a tour, please. I would really appreciate a tour too. Are you gonna do that for me, Darmek? I would really like one.
You got it, boss.
Very upbeat, Pro. Pro is being overly polite, likely to make it up to Darmek. He sneers at Pro and replies, still a little upset at his slight delay. XD. Yeah, they're not taking us around. However, moments later, they all leave the room together. Darmek turns to face me, with just the two of us in the lobby. A few rebels run from room to room, going about their business. I can tell from the way that they move that they don't want to disturb us.
Well, what do you think? This is it. This is our home.
Our home? You want to move in together already?
What? That's not... you know what I meant, Seer.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You want to move in? Listen, if you move in, we can have some really cool ornaments. You know, you can sleep in my bed, and then when I get cold at night, then maybe I can snuggle up to you, and you can tell me that I can get warm by you, and you know, snuggle into your fur, and He smiles and shuffles in place.
Well, time to start the grand tour. Let's see, where should we go first?
Your bedroom. Oh, Darmek, I'm not joking. He places a hand on his chin, losing himself in thought.
Ah, of course. The library and the barracks.
He points to the two of the nearby doors.
The library is great for studying, and the barracks, that's for socializing. You'll definitely want to meet your new allies.
Exactly.
So, let's start with those. After that, we can go to your personal quarters. That's right, all of you are getting your own rooms.
Hell yeah. My own room? That was pretty impressive. This place must go deeper than I thought. I nod and smile as I start to follow Domek. We were finally here. I felt like I could relax now. This entire journey has just been one thing after another. But now I can rest and have privacy. I'll never take it for granted again. Okay. Okay, what is that? Okay. The library and the barracks are accessed through this area. Use the map icons by the two doors to navigate to these optional areas. To move to your personal quarters, you must return to the region map. Yeah, but what happened? Something flashed in our face. That can't be right. Go to the library? Yes. When we enter the library, Domek rushes forward. He closes a few books and tidies the room up as I catch up.
Terribly sorry about the mess. It was impolite of me to leave it this way.
After a few moments, he stops cleaning up. It didn't really bother me. He's just trying to make a good impression.
Well, there's not much to say about the library. As the dust would show, it doesn't get much use. But you'll find books here on pretty much everything. It's a great place to brush up on stuff you might be rusty on. It has a decent collection too. If it's out there, it's probably in here. Feel free to use it at your leisure. It's quite peaceful.
Coolio. He smiles as he makes his way back to the main landing. This place was pretty big. I'm surprised they have so many books. It's almost a shame that they don't get much use. Maybe I can change that. Reading? What? The Rebel HQ library contains every book you've read on your journey. Brush up on knowledge and check on the status of your collection. It's a great way to read books without revisiting older areas. I can read book. Look. Oh man, damn, we did good. We did good on A. What does A mean? Oh damn. Okay, damn, we did really good. So B, if we miss one, we might have missed one on B. Maybe we can find a book in here. But something tells me this is what we got. Is this the barracks? Oh, we can also look here. There's a rack full of swords, almost in pristine condition. Domek was right. The Honor God really left them everything. This place is a fortress, and their armies are much larger than I thought. These doors are blocked by countless crates and supplies. I guess there's nothing of purpose behind those doors. It seems that only the library and barracks are important. However, Domek also mentioned the crew quarters and war table. One of the doors in this massive room must lead to deeper inside. I almost have a hard time believing those suits of armor made this. Yeah, if they're so weak, it's a bit confusing that they actually made it. There's light piercing through the ceiling. This slight exposure to the surface makes it much less stuffy. It's easy to breathe here, and everybody seems happy about that. However, the light illuminates the dust lining almost everything. We can even see the dust permeating the air. That's kind of gross. With every breath I take, I'm worried I might breathe some in. Grow a pair, Thorn. It's just dust. Jeez. Go to the barracks, yes. We enter the barracks, and Domek quickly looks around. There's a bunch of rebels practicing with swords. Those training dummies seem to get a lot of use.
Well, this is basically our training room. It's a great place to socialize as well. I'd consider it our main hub, actually.
Cool.
If you can't find a comrade, they're probably in here. There's a bunch of seats at the back for when we eat meals. I guess that makes it a bit of a cafeteria too, doesn't it?
Food? I like food. Food be yummy.
Anyway, there's not much more to say. Make use of this room at your leisure. I'll meet you back outside when you're ready.
Thank you, Domek. He makes his way back to the main hall. I stand and watch the rebels practice their swordplay. There's so many of them. This really was a sizable army. In this room you can rewatch all previous party banter. It's great to revisit content without moving through a ton of old areas. The Barracks Shenio. But yeah. Click the letters for a list of which party banter is located in which grid spot. Cool. Ah, we're doing good on the party banners, boys. Look at this. Okay, there's still a lot more party bantering to do. A lot of banner to be done. The bareback barracks. Dang, Kyron. Ooh, woo. Alright, so I think we've done all this. I think we've checked if there's any books. Yeah, the doors are the supplies. Boom, right. Let's go to the personal quarters. I like it bareback. Ooh, woo. Let's take a quick sip of water. A little quick sip of water. We enter my personal quarters after a small trek through the HQ. It's larger than I thought it would be. The bed as well is quite big. There isn't much of a tour to be had, so Darmek sighs in relief.
Well, that about ends the tour. After this, it's just the crew quarters and the war table. I imagine this is where you'll spend most of your spare time.
Yeah, with a lot of guests, Darmek, yes. He walks to the back of the room and inspects the shelf on the wall. Moving books and papers aside, he seems a bit sad.
This room belonged to Shane. He was dear to me. I sent him on a dangerous mission to the Triumvirate's castle. He's been gone for a while, but I know he'll be back. I can feel it. So try not to get too comfortable, alright? This is just where you'll stay in the meantime. I wouldn't want Shane to think I forgot about him.
That's fine, Darmek, but I am going to eat Shane's food. You cannot save the food, okay? Thorn hungry, and Thorn need to eat. I nod, that makes perfect sense. But I wonder why he was inspecting the shelf. He stopped empty-handed, so he didn't find what he wanted.
You deserve a lot of rest, at least for today. Just follow me for a little bit longer. We're almost done. I'll show you where your comrades are staying.
Okay. Boys, I'm sorry, but you know what we're gonna do. Are you sure you don't want to spend some time alone first? We need him.
Oh, we should actually get things moving. I'll meet you outside, Seer.
He walks back towards the door and waits outside. Jeez, fine, that's fine. Hey, sometimes you can't rope him in straight away. You got to take your time. I guess it was time to finish this tour. Finally, the crew quarters was our next stop. There's a table lined with pretty much everything I needed. It seems like this room was equipped with stuff for a long stay. He's just shy. Maybe. However, something told me I wouldn't get to make much use of it. My training regiment would likely be intense. Early to rise and late to sleep. I could tell. Let's look at the back here. What is this? I inspect these boxes and they're full of food. They definitely stocked me up for a long stay. Thankfully, it was stuff that wouldn't go bad too fast. I rummaged through it, impressed at the selection. Was this all really provided by the Honor Guard? They don't need to eat. Just what were they doing? So that's rather interesting. There's a bunch of scrolls and books on top of this shelf. They must have belonged to the previous owner, Shane. As Darmek mentioned, this used to be his quarters. A bit odd to give them away if he's still alive though. After investigating a bit more, I find his journal. The last entry is regarding his upcoming mission.
Shane's journal. Darmek has tasked me with something risky, but I know I can pull it off. I'd never let him down, and I truly owe him my life. He wants me to get caught on purpose. I know, it sounds stupid, but if I can get behind enemy lines, my insight could be invaluable. We know a lot about their castle, but we still know next to nothing about the Triumvirate themselves, let alone the forces of the Inquisition.
The Inquisition?
This is my chance to expose them. So many questions, finally answered. I'll have to brush up on my acting and make it look like I'm actually getting caught. That'll require some planning, but I'll make sure that it seems natural. They'll likely starve me, or torture me, or worse. But I'll endure it. It's nothing new to me. I've endured it all in the past before Darmek saved me and took me in. I'll survive it again for our cause, and for him. all for him. Shane.
Dang, okay. Wow, Shane really... I think Shane likes Domek. So he was scared, but loyal to Domek. Good thing Domek isn't the type to take advantage of that. I'm sure Shane would carry out his goal just fine. Definitely. Okay. Yeah, Shane, yeah, it is, he really is. I really do feel for Shane at the moment. Why are there candles so close to the bed? I can understand wanting to be warm, but fire hazard much? Maybe I'll blow them out if things got too concerning. Yeah, that's probably not the best. Candle go whoosh, oh, we're all burning. I set fire to the entire place. Alright, to the crew quarters. After exiting my room, he takes me to a large hallway. At the end of it is a grand door, surely leading somewhere important. Lining the sides are smaller doors. I assume they lead to more private rooms.
That door right there leads to the war table. That's the end of this tour. It's where things start. I'll go over our battle plan and give you an itinerary. Your training will commence tomorrow. I can't believe this is finally happening. It almost feels like a dream, you know.
He lets out a nervous laugh before turning to face the large door.
Well, these doors on the side lead you to your comrades' rooms. Valessa and Fortane have been given personal rooms, just like you. My quarters are here as well if you'd like to come spend time with me.
Yes, of course.
I'm going to make a quick stop in my room, actually. After that, I'll meet you at the war table, alright? Take some time to unwind. You really deserve it.
Thank you, Domek.
It's been a pleasure, Seer.
Thank you. With a smile, he walks off to one of the side rooms. I guess that's the one I'd go to if I wanted to see him. With some long-awaited free time, it might be a good idea. However, I should make sure to spend it wisely. As soon as I met him at the war table, things would begin. And something told me that nothing would be easy moving forward. Follows him to his room with the mother... What? With mother him knowing? Use the region map to move to the war table and continue the story. For now, feel free to roam the world and access content at your leisure. Every unlocked character has a heart-to-heart in the crew quarters. Cool. Well, let's get these heart-to-hearts. That one's blank, so that new character maybe. Character not any party. Ooh, damn type of ignore mother. Mother. Let's do Valessa. I enter Valessa's room and see her packing around, pacing. She looked like she's in deep thought, so I clear my throat. It was enough to get her attention, and she turns to me with a smile.
Oh, hey, Seer. I was just thinking about stuff. So much has happened since we got here.
A lot has happened.
Remember what we talked about last time? Whether or not we should be open with the people? I was worried they'd use us to their own ends.
Follows him to his room without him knowing, yes.
The ability to foresee the future and change it? That's too powerful. People would pay almost any price. At least, that's what I thought. Before you changed my mind. Hiding it from the people? That's just as bad as lying. When we take down the triumvirate, we need them to trust us. They'll be placing the world in the hands of entirely new rulers. Being open is the best course of action. I'm glad you changed my mind, to be honest. I have a feeling that hiding it would be way too hard. Domek is wasting no time telling everybody who we are. It's only a matter of time until word spreads to the rest of Mazeo. We'll need to come up with some kind of system, or something. Our main cause is helping Domek and the rebellion. But when people hear who you are and come for help, what should we do then? Honestly, I'm at a loss. Maybe I'll talk to him and see what he says.
Good idea.
It's possible that I'm just being paranoid, right? But everyone says that Mazeans can be ruthless.
That's also true.
I just want to help people and ensure your safety. There must be a way to do both, and I know I'll find it. Let's change the subject. This is really stressing me out.
She smiles, yet gives off concern at the same time. It's good that she was thinking about this kind of stuff. Remaining resolute in these circumstances was admirable.
This HQ is a pretty nice place, huh? I'm surprised that those suits of armor built this. Look, there's a bed here. Why would they need that? Domek says they want to live again, but There must be more to it than that. It's so intricate and clearly built for an army. I really think they wanted to help us out. That's why they built this place the way it is. They must have known what was going to happen.
True, they must have, I'm
But
sure.
that also means they're defying the triumvirate.
That too.
What if we could use their own honor guard against them? Though, to be honest, I still feel a bit hesitant using that term. After what they've done to us, there's no honor left to protect. They've condemned the souls of so many victims to servitude. I guess it was only a matter of time before they rebelled too.
True. She sighs and sits down on the bed. I slowly walk over and sit down beside her.
Look at me. All business as usual. Maybe people are right. Maybe I need to unwind. Life can't be any fun if you never take a break, right?
Guys, what are we going for? I think, and this is not because this is want to have all the boys, but I do want all the boys. So we have Valessa, you need to take a break. Let's unwind together, Valessa. Your obsession with work is kind of annoying. Plenty of time to take a break when we're dead. Jeez. I suppose that's correct. Which one? I personally think the top one because I want to be friendly with Valessa, but I don't want to get in Valessa's pants. Unlike other characters, but hey. Kyron says 1. Another few words from Balin, Marcus, and Shonia. Okay, we'll do 1. Valessa, you need to take a break.
I know. But I wouldn't know where to start. There's so much on my to-do list.
Boys are the best. They are, Kiva. They are.
I guess I should start from the top, huh?
You should start from the top. She motions to the table. There's a bottle of wine on it.
Fortum has been bugging me about this for a while. I guess a drink or two will do plenty to help me unwind. Wanna keep me company? It's better than staying alone.
I nod and we move from the bed to the table. She pops open the bottle and pours each of us a glass. However, she doesn't sip. She seems hesitant.
Shouldn't we have a toast or something? I mean, we're supposed to drink for a cause, right? I'm new to this, so I'll let you do the honors here.
Oh, you want me to do the honours, do you, Valessa? Here's to me banging all of the hot furry men. Which one do we want, boys? Here's to being good friends. Here's to us getting closer together. Here's to a brighter future for all of us. 1 from Kyron. Here's to being good friends. Anyone else want to throw your coin in the well of Winds Change knowledge? In the choices that we make? In the paths that we go down and choose? Another 1 from Shernio. Savage says listen here, you little shit. I don't normally eat rabbit, but I'll make an exception for you if you act like a brat. I'm joking, of course, Savage. You're great. Here's to Valessa staying single. So 3 from Marcus. We've got 2 for 1. Yes, Savage, you evil. So we've got 2 for 1, and then we've got 1 for 3. So we're going to go with 1. Good friends. Good friends. Here's to being good friends.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Hell yeah. We each take a sip and begin to while away the hours. I help get her mind off of work, and we talk for a long time. After that, I see myself back to the crew quarters. Happy. Okay, done it. Let's do little old Fortum. Access Fortum Heart 3, yes. I enter Fortum's room and see him sitting at the table. He's engrossed in a book. It almost looks like he's studying. I take a few steps forward and announce my presence to him.
Oh, hey there! You might want to read this, Seer. I was just looking up how to save Valinor.
Oh, that's right. He wants to reconnect Valinor to the spirit realm. Without the power from their idol, Valinor would freeze over. At least that's what we thought. His next words surprised me.
Current scholars are losing faith in the spirit realm. They call our reliance on the spirit idols a superstition. Without them, they say the world would be exactly the same. I disregarded it at first, but then I thought about it. Valenorth's idol has been dim for over 20 years now. Have you noticed it get colder at all? I sure haven't. But one conclusion just brings up a million more mysteries. If they aren't giving energy to the land, what are they doing? Is there some purpose to the spirit realm that we don't know?
True. Interesting.
I mean, I like this hypothesis, I truly do. Forgive my blasphemy, but just hear me out. If the idol isn't important, then Valenorth is fine.
He's the cutest. Savage, he's the cutest, you know why? Because he's a rabbit like you. Even though you're Savage your hair, right? I think you're hair more than a bunny. Savage, you gotta help me answer this question, okay? Are you a rabbit or are you a hare? Or are you both? Are you some sort of hybrid? Yes. I hate you. Just answer which one. Yes is not an answer, Savage. What are you doing to me? My poor brain. Hair.
That means we don't need to worry about it freezing over.
Handsome and
It just
cute.
brings about a new question. What are the idols? We know that they create seers, but what about the idol here? And what about the idol in Alarinthia that the Triumvirate destroyed? They expect us to believe that Alarinthia was
More
always
sexy
meant to be a
boys,
desert?
yeah.
I was told that the destruction of their idol caused it to become lifeless.
Well, frick.
Either way, more studying is required. But I'm starting to think outside the box. I like that. It's almost like Valenorth was guiding our thoughts, you know?
Yeah.
Go against the spirits and you're seen as evil or crazy. But out here, that's normal. It allows people to get more creative. I've seen a bunch of new theories about our world and the spirits. Anyway.
Shiny with the cute stickers. He smiles and stands up from the table. It looks like he's been keeping himself busy.
We have something important to talk about. I spoke to Pro, and he gave me some spending money. So next time I get the chance, I'm buying that climbing gear.
Oh, that's nice of Pro.
And I expect you to become my apprentice, Seer. I'll show you the ropes, and then we'll climb the Grand Tree. Hopefully we have time for one last trip before the final battle.
Is there any ugly boys in this game? No. I don't think so. I mean, they've all got their personalities and all that. We've got the villains and stuff, but they're all super cute boys. Also, let's just go to this. We'll climb the Grand Tree. Let's just fast forward to the future. Jeez. Fortum, I don't think I'm cut out for climbing. I think I'm gonna We are gathered here to remember the seer who fell to his death climbing a massive freaking tree. Flat pancake. He runs up to me and gives me a tight hug. Okay, that's cute.
It might be a good idea for another date, too. A bit more private than Mazeo's town square. If we can make it to the top, that is. I sure hope so. I just haven't had much time to practice my climbing. I hope I'm not rusty when the time comes. That'd suck. Climbing the Grand Tree has always been my life's goal. The first time I attempt it, I want to make sure I succeed. And they say the best way to learn is to teach somebody else. So you better prepare for some rigorous training. We're doing this.
Hell yeah. It seems like he's not about to take no for an answer.
No, sorry. My mind is all over the place. Thanks for coming to visit me, Seer. It means a lot. It really does.
Aww. How about you climb the Rod of Thorn? Oh god. You will. I'll let him climb me like a tree. I bet you would, Savage. And he's a bunny and you're a hare, so you can definitely be more dominant this time. DJ Train, is that a cutie streaming? If you mean yourself, then yes, not me. I'm not cute. The stuff that you're hearing is all a lie. Who's been telling you these lies? Give me a name and I will sort them out. 'Cause I'm not cute. It's not true, it's all a lie.
I guess you better head back to Domic. Isn't he waiting for you in the war room or something? At least, that's what I heard. He sure loves to work.
You are cute though. Marcus, no, it's me, I'm calling you cute. Oh, the J. You will, thank you. He smiles and then takes steps back toward the table. One of the cutest. Oh my god, guys! But before he gets there, he stops in his tracks and turns around. He really was scatterbrained today, wasn't he? Is everything okay? Lol, Thorn is cute. Yay! Don't start calling me a liar again, Thorn. I'm not. Give me a break, jeez.
There's one more thing I wanted to ask you. I just forgot. Or maybe I was too embarrassed. Remember what Dominic said about the honor guard?
If not cute, then sexy. Maybe.
They're powered by the spirits of occupation victims. I know Valessa was thinking the same thing. About our parents. Do you think they're still alive? Down here? Trapped in that armor?
Absolute stood a break from what? The truth. Marquez, my god. Also, guys, what are we going to say? Like, he still thinks that our parents are still alive down here, trapped in the armor, which sounds like an awful existence. So we have, yeah, and we're going to set them free. I'm not sure what to think, to be honest, or I don't really buy into that kind of stuff. What are we going to go for? I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Guys. Indeed, Shania. What to say, what to say, what to say. I think we should fuck Fortum. Yeah, we can do that. Be right back. Must warm up some food. Food, yes. You better send a picture to the chat. I do like, to the Discord, I do like seeing the food. I'm afraid of giving him false hope. Savage says 1. Okay, Savage. Shanio's giving him false hope. Yeah, we don't want to, but I've got 1. Set the buns free. But Savage, you're already caked up. Marcus, no mine. You'd better send that frickin' food. I like looking at food. So we've got 2 for 1. 3 for 1. We're doing it. The button's going to be pressed in, let's see, a countdown of 10. Change my mind. You did. Lamau, make me. I can't. You're too far away. But I'd really appreciate it if you send food. Yes, I agree with that. Okay, we're doing it. Yeah, and we're going to set them free.
Good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. It's something we can talk about more as a group. Valessa feels the same way. She just wouldn't speak up. I saw it in her face, back in the tunnels. I don't know how we'll free them, though. But I think it has to do with your sword.
Okay.
So, until next time then, I'll get back to my reading.
Alright, Fulton. Ah. He runs up to me and gives me a kiss on the cheek. Oh, Valessa feels the same way. Never mind, change the answer. Savage. We don't hate her. We don't want to bang her. After that, we embrace each other and smile.
I can't wait to see you again.
Oh, Fortum. You're such a sweetie. Okay, guys, who are we going to go to next? Ulrich, Pro, or Darmek? Who should we go to next? These heart-to-hearts are really nice. They're super cute. Ulrich. Kyron wants Ulrich. Where's the option for you? Will. Oh, he wants your sword. So we got 1 for Ulrich and 1 for Pro. For who we should go to next. Okay, that's 2 for Ulrich. Okay. Ulrich, the strong swordsman. Anyone else want to throw their hats in before we go visit Ulrich? The big, hunky wolf tower that is Ulrich. Do it. Alright, we're doing it, Savage. Access Ulrich heart to heart 2. We love a swordman with experience. Oh, I hope Ulrich can teach me a few of his special moves with his sword. And he uses a great sword. I enter Ulrich's room and he's laying on his bed, relaxed. Perfect. Perfect. Bottles of alcohol line the table nearby. some empty, some full. He hears me enter and immediately rises up, grabbing his sword. Well, I'm gonna die.
Who's there?
Well, we're dead. There's a sword in me now. But as soon as he notices it's me, he relaxes with a sigh. Loosening his grip on his sword, he puts it aside. He was a bit paranoid, but with reason.
Sorry, you never know when someone might attack. I don't normally doze off too much, for that reason alone. It's nice to see you, though. I had a good time at the tavern.
Oh, we had a good time too. You squeezed my butt. That was fun. He stands up and walks over to the table. Okay. With a large swig from another bottle, he lets out a refreshing sigh. He must not have much downtime, but today was an off day.
Namek said to relax, so that's what I'm doing. I've known him for years, and he's never said that. I'm surprised he's not celebrating his new pirate treaty. Even if he tells us to relax, I doubt that he's doing it. He's probably already waiting for you in the war room. Don't worry, I'll try not to keep you here for too long.
He shuffles bottles aside, looking for something specific. It isn't much longer until he finds a much larger bottle, still full. There's a crimson liquid inside. It seems to be a special wine.
I've been saving this for a special occasion. And trust me, Damek giving me the night off is really special. I don't remember the last time I could just sit back and relax.
He pops the cork out of the bottle and takes a large swig. Weren't you supposed to savor wine rather than chug it?
Valoranthian wine. It's quite delicious. I'd say it's the best thing to come from that horrible place. Tastes like juice, but trust me, it sneaks up on you later.
I know alcohol like that.
Shall we?
Oh. He holds out the bottle, offering it to me. I accept it, and we both sit down on the edge of the bed. Taking turns, we pass the bottle back and forth until it's gone.
Wow. That certainly took me back. I haven't had a drinking buddy like you in a long time. People these days seem to forget about the finer things in life. Damek is always saying, train, train, train. I don't even know if he's capable of taking it easy. At least Salus knew how to balance work and fun.
He goes to take another sip of the wine, trying to get the last drops. I wonder how much that cost him. It's probably the best I've ever tasted.
I guess I shouldn't bore you with that kind of talk. Your time is valuable, and you're choosing to spend it with me. Some host I'd be if I sat here and wasted that time of yours.
He stands up and places the bottle on the table before sitting down again. The bed is more than big enough to fit the both of us comfortably. He lets out a long sigh before crossing his arms.
I guess that's all I had. Too bad. The night is still young.
He laughs softly, looking over in my direction.
Drinking buddies with no drinks? This is a first. What now?
God, I love your narration voice. Thank you, DJ. In bed together, I know, Shonio. I'm getting excited. My God. We're gonna have bedtime with Auric? Fuck. Let me bend over now. Has it really been this long since Auric had a friend? Call me JT for short. For sure. He doesn't know what to do, so I give him some direction. It's crazy how much he knows about me, yet I know nothing about him.
More about me? So you want me to bore you, huh?
He smiles and lays back in the bed, looking up at the ceiling. It's almost like he didn't want to look at me while he spoke. As a courtesy, I lay back as well, and we look up together.
Well, I'm probably older than you think, but I prefer to use the term experienced. I've seen a lot of combat in my numerous years. You kind of grow up alongside battle in Alarenthia. The culture there is so steeped in war it's impossible to avoid. When you come of age, you should already be an expert in combat.
Damn.
I was, but I chose to leave Alarenthia behind as soon as I could. My parents wanted me to stay, but I think they wanted it for them. I came to the mainland because I knew it would be the best for me.
Hey guys, he doesn't have a wedding ring, that's perfect.
You need to look out for yourself. Don't let others sway your opinion. At least, that's what I told myself. I justified breaking my parents' hearts.
Ah.
I can't make it up to them either. They've been gone for ages.
Like Ornament, look at him. Kiva, look at him. Come on. How can you not like that rippling muscle? Those big, strong arms and that beautiful wolfen face. Also sword.
They were part of a movement that wanted to change
Marry him, maybe.
Alarinthia. Things would be better in the hands of the wise, not the strong. An admirable view, unless you were surrounded by the strong. And surrounded they were. They were killed for their beliefs. That's why I hate Alarinthia more than anything. And the way it's run. I told myself I'd come to the mainland and practice my swordplay.
Yep, so true. Yeah.
I'd only ever return when I was strong enough to win. If I could become the ruler of Alarinthia, I would change their laws. Every leader has that ability, but they only care about their own power. It's always a battle of the strong against the wise. I wanted to go back to that land, both strong and wise. A ruler with a different outlook, he could change everything.
Dang, Ulrich, you've got some good beliefs.
It's just the alcohol talking right now, by the way. The childish dream of a young man. That's all it was. This world offers no quarter to men blind on ambition.
I'm just going to turn the music up slightly because it is really nice music. How do I do this? Preferences, that's it. There we go. Okay, food is in the channel, but I forget what it's called. I'm having a look now because I'm getting rather excited because we're in close contact with Ulrich. Also, if you guys haven't, there's a Discord so you can see what food I'm going to be looking at. Because Marcus has posted some food and I am hungry. Is it like pasta, Marcus? It looks like pasta. Pasta's yummy. I had a triple cheeseburger today because I had nothing all day and I was like, he's drunk, take him. Oh God, Keith. Here's our chance, boys. Oh, go get him. Yeah, it's pasta, cabbage, and bacon. Ooh. Wait, is there a Thorn Discord? There is, JT, there is. Did I put it in the link? I think there's probably a link. I'll link it now if need be. Let me do that for you guys. For anyone who hasn't joined, let's see. Discord. Let's see. I press this. No, I don't. I do this. I do this. Look in the About section. Yeah, it's in the About section. I'll put it in the thingy as well. I don't mind putting it in the chat. Let's see. Boom. Boom. There we go. There's me. Someone named Bubba. Get followed on Twitter. You follow me on Twitter? Frag. My God. Who does that? Me. Thank you for the Twitter follow. Fluffington, very cute. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying your time here, dude. Heck yeah. Apparently it's called Haluski. Hey, that sounds interesting. Is that European? Another swig swag of water. Let's return. He tilts his head to look at me.
And so we offer no quarter in return. This war, it's already taken so much from us. I find myself asking, how much more will it take?
He leans in closer, and his words become softer. Oh, God.
If anything, at least it's taught me something important. We can only truly enjoy what we have right in front of us. Once it leaves our sight, we may never see it again.
He raises a hand and runs it along the side of my face, smiling at me. I can tell he's nervous, but so am I. I know exactly what's coming.
We just need to live in the moment, right? At the end of the day, that's all we really have. Something special we can share. And never forget.
It originated in Poland, and it's Slovakian. It's got Slovakian stuff. That sounds good. It sounds nice. He leans in closer, and I smell the sweet of the wine on his breath. I lean in too, signalling my consent, and we quickly surrender to passion. Our lips press together. Once. Twice. And then I'm unable to keep count. The warmth of our bodies intertwined is all I'm capable of focusing on. He was right. No matter what happened, we'd always have this memory. I wanted to get to know him better, and that's what I did, without words. Well, fuck. I think we just got topped. Oh my god. Rick. Well, that was pretty freaking... that was pretty freaking hot. Not gonna lie. Guys, was that hot? How would you rate that out of 10? Was that hot? I think it was hot. Lucky, bottom. Shut up, Marcus. Yes, Daddy Auric top material. Marcus, come on. Shani was like, finally, we got fucked by Daddy Auric. It's 69. Yes, hell yes, I agree. I agree. You know what? Let's do Darmek next. We've had a very fun time with Ulrich. I mean, I can't say much. I wish I felt that game, but it's possible. I'm sorry, Kyron. I'm sorry. I know what you're going through, pal. Lol, good boy. He is a good boy. The goodest of boys. That was such a huffy scene, my god. Ew, woo. Also, welcome to the Telegram, JD. Woo! Right, let us go. You know what? We're gonna go to Darmek. I think Darmek will be a bit more chill, but damn. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to get over that Ulrich scene. Access Darmek heart to heart 2. I enter Darmek's personal quarters and see him sitting on his bed. He's gripping something in his hand. It looks shiny and metallic. I take a few steps forward, making my presence known to him. He immediately jerks in fright, startled by my entrance. Looking away from me, he wipes his eye with haste. Oh no. But no pics, lol. Oh yeah, I get to party with Thorn and Telly. Woo woo. He's wearing a wide smile by the time he looks back.
Oh, hey there. Just keeping up my habit of not being receptive, I suppose. If I knew you'd be here so fast, I would have put out some food.
He stands up and walks to the nearby table. After placing the object he was holding on, he lets out a soft laugh. I look at it when I get the chance. It appears to be some kind of brooch.
I trust our HQ is to your satisfaction. Hopefully the rebels have been treating you with respect. That blade strap to your back pretty much gives you away. Let me know if anybody acts out of turn. I won't hesitate to put them in their place, you know. You're our honoured guest, and should be treated as such.
I sure like it when you pamper me like this.
Hey now, don't get used to it. Your guest privileges extend only so far. After today, you'll be under a strict training regimen.
Heck. He pulls out 2 chairs and proceeds to sit down. Taking the side closer to the brooch, he laid down. He looks up at me.
Care to join me? I wouldn't mind getting to know you a little better. You're more than just a seer, after all.
I wouldn't mind getting to know you a little bit better, Darmek, but excuse me if I don't sit down. My my rear end's a bit sore after Ulrich pounded me. It was like, oh my god, Ulrich, show me how good you are with the seer.
It's rude of us to treat you like some sort of symbol. I know some of my troops do that to me since I'm the general, But there's more beneath the surface. So much more.
Oh, there is now. I nod and take a seat in the chair opposite Darmek. He smiles and leans forward, displaying an attentive pose. His lack of speech makes me realise that it's my turn to speak. I tell him everything I can, pretty much summing up my life. I tell him how I met Fortim and Valessa and how we grew up. But most importantly, I tell him about the loss of our parents. As soon as he hears that story, I can see him tense up. He reaches for the brooch and clenches it tightly in his hand. Or it got Thorn pregnant. Marcus! Oh no! After a few moments of holding on to it, he starts to relax.
The occupation. We all lost something special that day. Some of us lost far more than others. What an unlucky day to be in Mazea, huh? Your parents could have easily avoided that mess. Mine, however, well, not so much. It's complicated. I don't remember what my parents did exactly. I think they owned some sort of tavern or restaurant. It's odd how I remember little else but the chaos.
He slumps down in his chair, his posture emanating sorrow.
I wouldn't normally tell anybody this, but you're special. Oh, not really special, but you caught me holding on to it.
He holds out the brooch, and I get a clear look at it for the first time. It's a floral pattern, clearly feminine. I'm curious why he fancies it so much.
This brooch? It used to belong to my mother. She loved it. I made sure to retrieve it from her body after the occupation.
Oh no. He scoffs before shaking his head.
I remember the piles of bodies, hundreds of them lining the town square. The days after the occupation were horrid. Corpses as far as the eye could see. Luckily, I knew exactly where they kept my mother's body, so I went straight to it.
Oh god, this is the sad part, yep.
How did I know? Well, maybe I'll tell you another time. Just know that this brooch means more to me than anything else. When I hold on to it, it takes me back to simpler times, you know? I don't tell anybody because they need me to be strong. You can't win a war with sentiment, after all. I have a certain image to maintain.
Oh, Darmek. He looks at me with a smile.
But I feel I can be myself around you. You have the same burden, the same appearance to keep up. When we're together, I just feel like I can be myself.
I hope we can be together more often. I like you.
Oh, that caught me a little off guard.
Okay.
I guess it explains a few things. Honestly, I'm flattered. Can we please put a pin on that till next time? And sorry for venting about the occupation. It's not exactly the most cheery subject, right? Just felt right to open up to you some more.
He stands up and pushes the chair back in. I guess this was my signal to leave for now. I stand up and offer my hand for shaking. Oof, yeah, he kind of denied. He did just shut us down. He does nothing and I'm left looking like a fool. This isn't the first time he's refused to shake my hand. Rather than comment on the matter, he changes the subject.
Let's meet in the war room whenever you're ready, Seer. This might be your last resting day for a while, so spend it wisely.
He smirks and sees me out of his room. It was nice to learn more about him and his past. Rather than being the general, he's becoming a friend. Okay, right. Now I guess we just got Pro to see. Darmek kicked us out, but hey, we did just get fucked by Ulrich. He probably smelled us coming in. Or seeing that you can hear everything in this room, probably heard it, so yeah, that too. Access Pro heart to heart 2. I enter Pro's room and see him sitting down. He's hunched over a piece of paper, scribbling notes down on it. I'm just going to get a quick another drink. Hang on, let me just take a sip of this. Sip of this water. Water's good for you boys. Like this one. 1 out of 2 isn't so bad. Yeah, our chances, yeah, we've been kind of shut down mainly, Shonio, but hey, we don't give up here. We want all of the boys, we want all the men, and we're going to get them. Just you watch. It appears to be some sort of legal-looking document. An open bottle of wine sits next to him, and it's still full. 2 wine glasses sit on the table, on opposite sides of each other. Yes. Upon hearing my entrance, he looks up at me and smirks.
I knew you'd come sooner or later. Good thing the wine didn't get too warm. Have a seat. This is some good vintage stuff.
Why, thank you, Pro. I pull out the chair and sit across from Pro. As soon as I sit down, he starts pouring some wine. It's a dark crimson red and appears to be quite thick.
At least that's what the guy told me. I just asked for their most expensive wine. That job from before, I made more than I thought.
Dang, bro.
I asked myself what I should do with all of it. I mean, there was a ton to spare even after buying food. All I could think of was share a drink with my new friend. So, here we are. Hopefully it's something you enjoy. I'd hate to buy you a treat you didn't like.
Aww, are you trying to win me over?
Wait, I didn't do that already?
Okay.
I already have this whole lovable rogue thing mastered. It's just a matter of sealing the deal with some wine.
Okay.
Last time we hung out, I didn't really get the chance. I was worried I'd scare you away when you found out what I do. It's dirty work, but it helps us survive. Somebody has to do it, right?
Wait, is that Pro Husky? It is. It is. It is Pro.
There's a big difference between me and a regular swindler, though. I do it because we need to survive. They do it for fun and riches. After the war is over, I won't need to do this stuff anymore.
Oh yeah, I love chatting with that bastard. Yeah, I've talked to him once or twice, but he is super nice. He is super kind.
Trust me, I long for that day to come. I want to just kick back and work on my writing. Right now, I only have time for this kind of stuff.
He motions to the paper he was writing on and sighs.
Organized blackmail, pretty much. That guy I mentioned last time, I was able to bribe him. He gave us tons of money to hide his growing misconduct.
Dang.
Of course, that makes it sound so bad, but you always need to get everything in writing. So we found a better way to word it. Listen to this. I offer Pro this sum of money in exchange for discretion. See?
Wait, how many people do I know in game?
Doesn't sound too much like shady business, does it? Information is a huge market, and so is stopping the flow of it. Everyone is so caught up on doing stuff to make money, and here I am able to make it all by staying my hand. You just need to think outside the box a bit, seer. Anyway, enough about that. We should talk about the important stuff. How are you enjoying the new HQ so far?
Better. Now that I'm alone with you.
Oh, is that so? I guess the drink really won you over then. That's what the guy told me. It was a romantic wine. I mean, not that I was trying to be romantic.
Oh, really?
Jeez, I hope you don't get the wrong idea. Unless it's the right idea, then please, by all means.
Oh, Pro. Do you want me to get closer to you? Within distance of our muzzles touching? Do you want me to whisper soft nothings into your ear? Do you want me to tell you that I don't care if you're a swindler, because I know deep down that you care about your actions and you don't want any part of this after the war is over. And after you hear those words, I'll come closer and closer and do this. You've swindled my heart, he has. We continue to talk while taking slow sips of wine. The atmosphere in here is a lot better than back tavern, and it feels like we're getting to know each other far more.
Honestly, I'm having a really great time. It's not often I get to put everything on pause, but right now, I don't have a care in the world.
Good.
If we have more time, want to do this again? I mean, time might be pretty scarce in the future, but what little time I have, I'd totally spend with you.
You know what we're going for. Are you asking me out on a date?
I mean, if you want to put a label on it, sure. But I was just thinking it'd be nice to spend more time together. We're finally past that whole awkward part of introductions. I mean, I had to come clean about being a swindler, right? I'd rather do it right out of the gate than surprise you later on. We can get to know each other more now and see if we click.
We keep drinking until the wine is all gone. It's just casual conversation, nothing too intense. But once we're done, Pro stands up and yawns.
I guess this is it then? For now, of course. It's getting late. You shouldn't keep Dominic waiting too long. As much as I hate to cut this short, I mean, it's nice to just push aside all responsibilities. Let's make a habit of it. It'll be like a ritual of ours.
Of course. He smiles and I stand up, ready to leave. But I guess he's not ready to see me off just yet. Running forward, he wraps his arms around me.
Thank you, Seer. Next time, it's a date. Just like you said. I'll get more wine and candles. It'll be great.
Oh, Pro, it sounds fantastic. And with that, he's back to his own business. Sitting at the table, he's lost in that letter once more. I leave the door with a smile on my face. I'm glad we got along. Aw, yes, indeed. They're all so good. We still have yet to get to Darmic, but we did get a bit of his outer layer off, and we got to see more of his character and more of his personality other than the general and the leader of the rebellion, so that's good. Also, Auric got inside us, which was fun. That too. We got to learn more about Pro, and Thorn wants us to go climbing a big tree on our second date, which sounds awesome as well. So yeah, I guess we now go to the war table. Yes, Shunio, yeah. Long series of cutscenes with no side content. Please make sure you have sufficient time set aside to watch. We do have sufficient time aside to watch because we got another about an hour and 40 of stream. So let's frickin' do it. Let me just check something real quick, guys. Just press this. Okay, that works nicely now. Heck yeah. Look, I'm still glad that like Thorn is in the corner. If you can see him there, it's pretty cool. Look at me, Thorn in the game. Ah, it's fun. Right, let's go. Let's save the freaking world. Would you like to initiate Act 3? Yes, I would. I wouldn't mind seeing that Thorn in the corner more often. Yeah, when we're doing Winds of Change, if we're doing other games, I might change it for something else. But with Winds of Change, we'll have the Winds of Change Thorn in the corner, because it's like, yes, we're here, we are doing battle, we are exploring it as Thorn, and with all of you. You could be like, oh, you're all the spirits in my head as I go slowly insane, going, let's date them all. But yeah. I enter the war room and see Darmic standing over the table. He's moving wooden figures from place to place, forming a strategy. I guess this was my first time seeing him in action. It was impressive.
I'm glad you came, Seer.
He talks to me while he works, displaying grace and lack of effort. It's almost like this is a second nature for him. What was he planning? I notice a map on the table, with figures scattered about different regions.
So tomorrow we'll begin your training with the Blade of Exodus. But in addition to that, we'll have to train you in swordplay as well. I think Ulrich should be free. I can't really think of a better teacher.
Might be a bit hard for me to move, you know, because of Ulrich. The eyes are scabbard on my back and the base of the sword.
We think that the more you use it, the more you'll tolerate it. If you're like me, you got overwhelmed the moment you touched it. It's about adapting. Slow exposure will help you become stronger. But we're also in a rush, so I've worked out a schedule for you. It balances both exposure therapy as well as combat training. There's a bit of free time in there too. You'll be needing it.
I hope so. He points to a paper resting on the war table. I pick it up and start to inspect the contents. It's a detailed itinerary. I'm impressed.
Now, there's one more thing. The spirit idol we discovered is right down there. It's a bit of a walk, so I'll have to show it to you later.
He points to a small exit in the back corner of the room. It almost looks like the entrance of a cave. It stands out. They must have dug out a large portion of this room.
It's also where I chose to bury Salus, our former leader. I guess I can be sentimental when it comes to that stuff. It just seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Now, let's go over your...
Before he can continue, he's immediately cut off. Pro enters the room panting heavily, clearly exerted. But there's a hint of fright and concern on his face too.
Dominic, come
Oh,
quick.
God damn it, can we not have like a moment of peace? Yes, we had a brief bit of time to talk to everyone and spend some quality time with Ulrich, but like, come on, briefly?
Pro, what's going on? I'm in the middle of a meeting here.
The meeting can wait, Dominic. Please. Grizz is here and he's causing a commotion.
Uh-oh.
What? Alright, let's go. We should probably talk to him, Seer. I'm pretty sure I know what he's after.
We all nod to one another and Pro starts leading the way. Whatever was coming our way, I'm sure Dammit could handle it. Okay, dang, Grizz just storming his way in. We run to the atrium to handle the situation as fast as we can. Yeah, Grizz, I mean. Yeah, I like Grizz too, but he doesn't seem very happy according to Pro. When we arrive, I see Ulrich standing imposingly before Grizz. A good choice, Ulrich could fight off almost anybody.
Stand down, Grizz.
I only want to see Domek. We had a deal, and it's his turn to deliver. Don't forget, I'm the only reason you're down here.
Oh. Grizz looks back toward us, noticing our entrance.
Please, Ulrich, stand aside. Insubordination isn't your style.
He tilts his head back toward Darmek. Ulrich turns and looks, noticing that we're here. Saying nothing, he turns around and walks away. He rests his back against the wall and simply watches. It seemed like almost all of the tension was cut from the air. These two men in deadlock was a scary sight to behold.
Good. Now, Domek, it's time. Unless anybody else wants to challenge me.
Darmek takes slow steps forward, cautious not to make sudden movements. Grizz grips the handle of the hammer resting on his back, as if to threaten.
Now, Grizz, let's remain calm. I fully intend to hold up my end of the bargain. There was just some important business to take care of.
He motions toward me.
Yeah, I know. But all the pieces are in place, Domek. Will you please take me to see it?
Darmek shuffles in place, anxious.
I suppose I can rearrange my schedule a bit. Sorry if it appeared like I was going back on my word.
I'll accept that apology when you take me to the idol. I'm sure you understand. I'm past the point of buying time. And make sure you bring that new friend of yours as well.
Oh, so it was the idol he wanted. And from the way he spoke, he wanted me as well. Of course, this is all likely related to the Blade of Exodus.
Very well.
Darmek simply concedes without contest. Of course, before we can move, there's an interruption. Being a rebel was a busy life, it's always something. However, this something was far bigger than any of us imagined. Darmek looks on in shock as a young man slowly enters the room. With heavy, laboured steps, they appear to be weak and tired.
Shane? Shane, you're back!
Ah, fuck. This might be bad. Darmek runs forward and Grizz steps back. He seems to understand what was going on too. Shane had come back from his trip to Balteus?
Damek.
Shane, I can't believe this! I was so worried we lost you!
He's gonna choose Shane over me. But you know, I'm glad Shane's back. Shane seemed to have really bad, like, I love this game. I love this game too. Everyone watches in awe.
Did they hurt you? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Pro, go grab some water, quick!
No, Domek, I'm fine. Don't worry about it, Pro.
Pro stops in his tracks upon hearing this. If anything, it just looked like Shane needed some rest.
I'm sorry, Domek.
For what? Oh, don't be silly, Shane. I'm the one who should be apologizing here. It was foolish of me to send you into danger like that.
Shane steps forward and wraps his arms around Domek. Everyone seems so relieved and all of the tension is gone. Even Grizz cracks a smile as he watches this happy reunion. But Shane takes advantage of our lowered guard. What the fuck? I knew it! Why can't we just have a nice bit of time? Dear God, I don't want to press forward. Oh no, I don't want to click. When he says he takes advantage of the lowered guard, that can't mean anything good. This is too much. It's way too much. Reaching into his pocket, he pulls out a dagger. Before any of us can react, the damage is done. Domek screams and stumbles back in shock. Shane was fast. His abdomen is covered in wounds. He shakes, blood spilling on the floor at an alarming rate.
Shane?
Ulrich is the first to react and he tries to restrain Shane. However, it's no use, he's far too agile to be caught.
Shane, what have you done?
He doesn't respond and grabs a bow and some arrows from a nearby weapon stand. All of us are panicking, not sure what to do. Could Ulrich take on Shane alone? Damek's fucking dying. Within a few moments though, that is the absolute least of our worries.
Sophie, now!
God damn it. Immediately after Sophie enters the room from the entrance to the tunnels, there's a man in a white suit of armour with him too, like the Honor Guard. What was he doing here? This was definitely coordinated. We're in trouble.
Sometimes I wish it wouldn't be so easy. Look, Halen, even the suits of armor are still alive. All the time in the world, and they didn't even act.
Pitiful.
They both look at all the Honor Guard in the atrium. Minding their own business, they just stumble around. There's a lot, but they pose no real threat to anybody. Sophie steps forward, looking at all of us. Ulrich grips his blade and stands in the way.
Leave.
Or else, what?
I'll kill you.
So dramatic, Ulrich. You've certainly grown. Where was that bravado 500 years ago?
Great. What the fuck? 500 years ago? How old are these douches? Like, what is happening? I just want to go back to Valinor. This is crazy. I want to go back to Valinor. I want to go have a nice warm bed, forget any of this happened, and have a nice good breakfast in the morning. And what's going on? I forgot everything. Ulrich growls and grits his teeth, easily provoked. All of us are locked in place, too scared to move.
You're outnumbered. Don't test me. If Domek dies, we'll find another leader. You've done no real damage to us, Sophie.
Is that so?
I haven't forgotten anything about this game. I forgot everything. Sophie grins and raises one of his hands in the air. With a dramatic snap of his fingers, I stumble back. The blade is reacting and trembling. What's going on? There's a quick flash of white light. Wait, I know this feeling. From my vision in Valanoth when he's animated those suits of armor. Can he truly manipulate the blade without even touching it? He can. All hell breaks loose before I can even start to process these events. The Honor Guard grabbed their blades and started massacring the rebels. With a simple snap of his fingers, he sent them all into a murderous rage. All I can hear is screams of agony as our forces are caught off guard. Bodies start to litter the floor while other rebels grab weapons and fight. Oh, Thorn, high swag. Grizz runs forward and grabs Darmek's body, slowly dragging it away.
Seer, come with me. Let the rebels keep the enemy occupied. I have an idea, but you need to do what I say.
I nod and follow after him. I'm still not able to process anything. How would the rebellion recover from this? Within minutes, almost all of the rebels were killed. This isn't how things were supposed to happen. I look down at Darmek's body, and it's motionless. A trail of blood follows me and Grizz as we flee the area. Before we can leave the atrium, Shane notices the trail. I feel a sharp pain in my chest and suddenly drop to the floor. I can't move. I look down and notice an arrowhead protruding from my torso. He shot me in the back. That's all I can take in before everything fades away. However, with what just happened, I'm certain of one simple fact. The rebellion is no more. Well, cool. Cool. Yep, that's good. That's all fine. Why? Yeah, why indeed. Shane's a douche. Valestra and Thorn rushed to the atrium, frightened by the sound of commotion. Members of the Honor Guard rush past them to carry out their brutal objective. When they arrive, a horror awaits them. It's clear that the rebellion has lost.
Oh no!
It looks like I missed quite a lot. You did, Swag. Everything's gone on. Right when he finally hooked up with Ulrich too, yeah.
Ulrich, what's going on?
Ulrich is locked in combat with Sovi, violently swinging his sword. But Sovi dodges with ease, swaying his body from side to side. When he gets a chance, he lands a harsh punch on Ulrich's chest. Falling back, Ulrich is brought to his knees. He pants heavily, trembling as he rises back up.
I don't hide behind a sword like you and your seer. Now tell me, Ulrich, how does it feel to lose to me? To see everything around you crumble and fall?
He laughs, that maniacal cackle echoing through the halls.
Perhaps now you regret changing sides.
Oh, what in the fuck?
Never. This isn't over, Sobi. Stand back, both of you.
He waves his arm dismissively at Valestra and Thorn. However, it was already too late. The Honor Guard is closing in on them. Ulrich turns and tries to help them, but a blow to the back of his head knocks him down. He can only watch through blurred vision as the Honor Guard overpowers them. Screams assault his ears, and they're slowly silenced. Had they been killed too? He scans the room trying to find Pro, but he can't. Perhaps he's among the bodies. Sovi steps over and kicks Ulrich in the gut, causing him to grunt and roll over. Can't we just settle this over a glass of wine and cuddle? Yes, Shania, that would be a good idea. We can solve everything. A few moments later, he kneels down and stares Ulrich straight in the eyes.
You thought you had everything under control. Abandon Valanoth, gather your forces, and attack Balteus. It would work if we didn't have you in our grip the entire time. All we wanted was to destroy Mazeo's spirit idol, Ulrich, the final idol in all of Alestia. The sickness almost cured. I know what you're thinking, though. The vision of Valanoth? The seer saw only what the Triumvirate wanted him to see. A trick to lure every single one of you down here. It worked! And after I kill you, the seer's life and that blade will be mine.
Okay, Sophie, you're really being...
May the Triumvirate reign eternal.
Shane and Halen approach Sovi, leaving Ulrich to look up at all three. Sovi holds a hand out to Shane, who gives him his dagger without hesitation. Pressing it up against Ulrich's throat, Sovi pauses, savouring the fear in his eyes.
I'd ask if you had any last words, but you don't deserve the satisfaction.
Not so
Oh,
fast!
dang, I thought Ulrich was about to die because nothing was happening. I was like, well, great. Everybody quickly turns to look as Pro runs in from the tunnels. He pants heavily, having clearly run a large amount. He smirks. Sovi, I swear, if you weren't so hot-eyed, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Shanio. Swag's like, yup.
Alex, do it now!
A few moments later, an army of pirates floods in from the tunnels. Sovi, Halen, and Shane quickly become defences, trying to defend them off. There was enough now that they stood a chance. Their targets were clear. Using the commotion as cover, Pro rushes to Ulrich's side. He helps him get on his feet as he finally returns to his senses.
Where's everybody else? Valessa? Fortim? The seer?
Ulrich looks down at the floor ashamed.
It's too late.
He places a hand on Ulrich's shoulder. Shaking his head, he knows that Ulrich is wrong.
It's never too late! Come on, let's take them down! They won't get away with this. They can't.
Oh, it's pretty freaking... Oh, dear. Ulrich smiles and nods, and they quickly rush into combat. Things were starting to turn around. They were no longer outnumbered. Sovi, however, uses his commotion to sneak deeper underground. While everyone was distracted, his objective was clear. Guess we're gonna get murdered. I mean, we're pretty much dying anyway. We've got an arrow in his Domic's dead. Fucking everything's crap. I assume Pro doesn't have any angry sprites. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I'm not sure. Grizz carries me and Darmic into the room behind the war table. The massive spirit idol glows and radiates energy. It's beautiful. Through my faded vision, it only appears more surreal and odd. He carries me to one side of the room and rests me down. I notice that the area of my chest is gone, replaced with bloodied wrappings. He must have treated me during the time I just lost, but what about Darmic?
There were some supplies back in the crew quarters. I was able to treat your wound. No vital areas were harmed. It's almost like he did that on purpose. Unless you got really lucky.
They keep using his happy sprite and it's really unfitting right now. It is a bit. He sighs and looks back at Darmic, who he had rested down on the other side.
But he wasn't lucky. I'm sorry, Seer. He's gone.
Great. Just great. That's fine. That's not fine. Jeez, great. So yeah, what the fuck's gonna happen without the general? What's gonna happen without Darmic? First of all, we can't. I find games of. No, exactly. Great. Yeah. This is fine. This is all good. I love this game. This game doesn't make you sad. No. It's fine. It's all good. We were just starting to get to know him more. I swear, Shane.
But we can still fix this. This is what I've been wanting all along. A chance to tap into that idol's power.
He looks at the blade on my back. Reaching behind my shoulder, he undoes the scabbard. This is fine, yeah, burning everywhere. It's right, Shanio. It falls to the ground. He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath.
Please, let me take your blade. This is the deal I made with Darmic. To free the spirits from those suits of armor.
I look up at him confused. Pain courses through my body and I tremble. I grab the scabbard and hold it tightly in my hands.
Please, Seer. There isn't much time. 20 years ago, I led the occupation with Sovi. The people I killed, they're trapped in those suits of armor. If you give me the blade, I can use the power of that idol. I'll release those spirits. I'll give them the freedom they deserve. I need to do this. It's the only way I can make up for what I did. And without the honor guard, this battle is won. Your allies can easily fight against Sophie and his men. There's still a chance to win here. We need to take it.
He looks down at the floor and his ears fall flat.
I know why I recognized you and your friends back at my office. During the occupation, there were people that looked just like you. I was just following orders. Trust me, I regret what I did. All of it.
Wait, does he mean...
Your parents. They were in Museo during the occupation, right? It's more than coincidence. This must be happening for a reason. They aren't dead, Seer. They're trapped in those suits of armor.
But how do you know that? We don't even know if they are. I noticed a glisten of tears forming in his eyes.
Sent there. By me.
Oh God, Grizz.
Let me free them, Seer. It's what they would want. It's what they all want.
My grip on the scabbard tightens. He killed our parents. I can tell he's truly sorry, but this is just too much to take in. The pain in my chest gets more intense and I wince.
Here, I've got you.
He wraps one arm around me, slowly helping me to my feet. Together, we take slow steps across the room toward the idol. I look at Darmek's body in the corner of my eye, still and lifeless.
I stopped serving the Triumvirate the moment I got the chance. Being forced to live in those suits, forced to wear their colors. Nobody should have to suffer such a fate. We can fix this.
As we get close to the idol, the earth starts to shake. There's a massive reaction coming from my blade. Grizz holds me tighter as the tremors get more intense.
I picked up some information when I served the Triumvirate. That blade has the ability to bend its power to your will. It all depends on what the wielder wants it to do. They want power, and so it gives them an army. We want freedom, and so that's what we'll have. Please, Seer, let me do this. It's all I ask.
Each step we take causes emotion to well up within me. This is all too much. It's all happening too fast. No matter how hard I think, I have no idea what to do.
I know it will kill me, but I've come to terms with that. It's a fitting punishment, considering what I've done.
We reach the idol, and I'm almost blinded by its light. I can understand that Grizz wants his redemption, but his crimes against the world and our allies, and our families were awful. I could always tap into the power of this idol myself. How would Valessa and Thorn feel if I sided with Grizz? Some crimes aren't forgivable. Is this one of them?
Please.
I really don't think... I've seen too many people have died. I really don't want to watch Grizz die as well. I don't think he deserves... Yeah, I don't think Grizz... Yeah, so Marcus says too. I just don't think he deserves to die. Karen says too. Swag says too. He doesn't. Shania says too. You can't... We've lost too many people already. Yeah, the pirates are here, but Grizz has helped so much. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm basically dying anyway, it seems. So to be honest, Grizz, you're probably better help up there. And if you die, I'm probably going to die anyway, so like, frick. We tap into the idol's power self. No, I couldn't let him do this. My reasons were my own. I shake my head and hold the blade closer to my body. He sighs and looks down at the floor, defeated.
Very well.
He lets go of me and starts to stumble. I use the scabbard as a cane to hold myself up. I can tell that he's angry, but also that he understands. I expected him to fight me for the blade, but he accepts defeat. Turning around, he starts to walk away, his shoulders slumped down. This was my job, this was my destiny, to harness the blade of Exodus. I couldn't let others use it to assist in their suicide. Turning to face the idol, I slowly remove the blade from the scabbard. Remembering Grizz's insight, I try to bend the blade to my will. This time, it wouldn't overpower me. It would help me save us all from this massacre. The flash of white light that I expected is nowhere to be found. I can hold the blade with no trouble, just like I desired. So it was true, the blade is mine to control. With a wide smirk, I hold the blade up to the idol. It was time to destroy all the Honor Guard in these tunnels. It was time to free the souls of all of the condemned, our parents too. That desire in my mind sparks the blade and the white light fills the room. But there's another desire too, the survival of Darmek and our future victory. The ground shakes more violently, almost causing me to fall to the floor. But I stand my ground. This was too important. The survival of the rebellion and Alestia's future was on the line. I'm too overcome with hope to falter as the white light slowly subsides. The idol starts to flicker like it's running out of power. Did I do it? I guess there's only one way to find out. I put the scabbard back on, but I hold onto the sword. I'm in control of it now. I stand there, using the blade as a crutch. With the ground shaking so violently, it's hard to stand up. I'll need to go back to the atrium. They need to know about this.
No! What have you done?
Go fuck yourself, Sophie. Sophie charges into the room, catching me completely off guard. He stands there, panting, looking at the idol and how it flickers. With a grunt of rage, he starts running at me, ready to attack. Because of the trembling earth, however, he stumbles a bit. I use this to my advantage and jump out of the way. Landing with a quick roll, I'm back on my feet. We circle around each other, both hesitant to attack. I hold out the blade as if to threaten him.
There's so much you don't know.
I do not care. He smirks and lunges forward to attack me. I hold out the blade to guard myself, but I'm not sure what happens next. With the snap of his fingers, mid-lunge, the blade suddenly vanishes from my hands. A few moments later, it rematerializes in his. I don't have enough time to brace myself, it's already too late. Moments later, I'm on the floor with Sophie on top of me. I would be happy if he was on top of me, but in this situation, hell no. So he can wield it, just like the vision showed me. Gripping the blade in one hand, he uses the other to punch me. Swag laughing. No. Repeatedly in my chest, causing the wound to open more and bleed. I kick and scream in agony, trying my best to withstand his harsh blows. He's smart. Soon enough, the pain is too much to fight back. I can only squirm and wince underneath him, enduring the assault. The cavern starts to crumble and pieces fall from the ceiling.
There's no one here to save you, Seer. Your life is mine, and the rebellion is no more.
Smirking, he lowers the blade to my neck.
May the triumvirate reign eternal.
Ah, fuck yourself, Sophie. I use all of my strength to reach up and grab the blade. Trying to push it away, I realise there's almost no point. But soon after, the blade reacts to both of our touches. Another flash of white light engulfs the entire room. The pressure is relieved from my neck and I hear Sophie struggle. Just like Grizz said, the blade reacts to the will of the wielder. But whose will was stronger? I raise up my other hand to grab the blade as well. I close my eyes and focus with every fibre of my being. Spirits, please do something. Save me, save us all. The light subsides and I see Sovi looking down at me in shock. I can see the horror in his eyes, but I have no idea what just happened. Perhaps the blade gave him visions, like it did for me back in Valinor. He panics and throws the blade on the ground.
So it is true. The spirit realm is...
Slowly standing up, he takes a few steps back. Looking down in my eyes, I can see sadness within him. So many conflicting emotions, all in the span of a few seconds. He scoffs and turns his back to me.
Remember my mercy, Seer. Next time, you won't be so lucky.
To my complete shock, he simply runs away. I tilt my head to the side and watch him leave. The blade rests beside me, so I reach for it. But any hope of salvation is quickly lost. It's over. As soon as Soga leaves the room, it starts to cave in. Rubble and debris block the exit, leaving me trapped inside. I look over at Darmek's lifeless body and start to cry. My wound bleeds profusely and my vision slowly wanes. With my final moments, I grip the blade and pray for help. But before I slip away into nothingness, that help never comes. Well, big oof. Dang, 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 dang. The end. Yep, everyone dead. Fuck it. Ulrich and Pro stand back to back, destroying the Honor God with ease. The pirates, on the other hand, keep Shane and Halen occupied. They were starting to come back from this. They could survive.
Another one down. Come on, Ulrich. Pick up the pace. If you lose this, you'll never hear the end of it.
Ulrich takes down 4 suits of armor with one swing of his sword. Did you get to see Keaton this yet? Not yet. I need to call him when I do, I promised. He gets one chance.
We're keeping count. Then I think Alex and his crew are winning. But at least now we know who Damek chose.
They look over at Alex, who fights off Halen and Shane. He's an expert swordsman, one of the most impressive in the world. Moments later, him and his crew have the enemy surrounded. Halen and Shane pant heavily, worn out from the intense fight, but they look around at the fallen Honor Guard, realizing they're outnumbered. The initial strike was devastating, but the rebellion was slowly bouncing back.
Where's Sovi?
I think he's gone to the idol.
Then that means...
Before he can finish talking, the ground starts to shake. Everyone is caught off guard, stumbling around.
It does! Shane, retreat!
But Sovi...
He'll catch up later. Let's not do anything stupid.
Shane nods and they start to run away. They were cornered near the tunnels, so it's an easy escape. Ulrich and Pro slowly march over, standing by their pirate allies.
What should we do? Should we chase after them, Ulrich?
No, let them go. We can't risk being led into another trap. They hit us too hard. We need to mitigate the damage.
Yeah, no shit. They nod and back down.
We're a team now. We're here to help. If there's anything you need us to do, just say it. We owe Damek everything. He changed Mazeo's future.
Thank you, Alex. I have a feeling there's a lot of work to do. But before that, let's take care of the Honor Guard.
Roger that.
They all turn to face the suits of armor, but they're shocked. The Honor Guard remains perfectly still, not moving an inch. The continued shaking of the ground causes them to fall over. Hitting the ground, they shatter into pieces like an army of glass. A bright flash of white light emanates from the crew quarters. Along with that, the earth trembles with more intensity.
What's going on?
It must have something to do with the idol.
But they said Sovi was down there.
I think I saw Grizz carry Damek and the Seer down there. Sovi wouldn't want this to happen. So that means...
They're still alive!
They must be. Come on, let's go. Alex, man the tunnels.
You got it.
They start running toward the war room, but don't make it very far. Ulrich stops in his tracks as he notices movement in the corner of his eyes. Valestra fought him. They were moving. They must have survived.
Wait! Hold on! Pro, look!
Ulrich points and they both make their way over to Valessa and Fortum. Crouching down, Pro offers his hand to Valessa and Ulrich to Fortum. They help them get to their feet and they look shaken and traumatized.
What happened? How did you survive that?
He was totally convinced that you died. I can't believe your luck. I'm surprised.
They both look at the ground, almost as if they're ashamed.
I thought they were going to kill us, but they didn't. I don't really know what happened.
They didn't attack us. They pushed us to the ground. It's almost like they wanted us to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, we wouldn't have stood a chance in combat. I don't know why they wanted to help, but they did.
Wow.
I think I know. Never mind.
I think I have a feeling. She quickly changes the subject.
Where's the seer? Ulrich, take us to see him.
Oh no, I'm dead. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I'm making some tomato sauce on the floor, it's great. And Darmek's dead. And freaking Grizz fucked off, it's great.
Right, of course. They must be by the spirit idol. Damek too, it's not that far. Follow me.
I'm dead. It's fine. Deciding not to question Providence, they all follow Ulrich. In a time like this, it was best not to doubt your blessings. However, Valessa remains a few paces behind, thinking.
Mom? Dad? Thank you.
I had a feeling if it was going to be anything, it'd be them. That's nice. Guess my parents didn't give a fuck about me. Oh, it's Thorn. I'll let him die, it's fine. My vision slowly fades back in, much to my surprise. I've been on the verge of death for what seemed like an eternity. I'm strong. My will and the power inside of me refuse to give in. Pain radiates from the wound in my chest, but I'm almost getting used to it. Sophie's attempts to make it more fatal had clearly failed. Or did they? I remember the thought I had in my mind the moment I faded away. I wanted to be saved. I wanted to make it through this alive. Could the blade have that much power? Could it have saved me? I backed myself up against a wall and lay against it. Then I scanned the room. Wait, what's that? A hulking shadow is on the other side of the room, whispering to itself. But Darmek's body is still on the floor. Who could that be? I look at the exit to the room. It's still caved in. Impossible. There was no one else in this room with us. Their ears perk up. They must have heard my movements. Quickly turning to face me, they take heavy, slow steps. Stumbling from side to side, it's almost like they can't balance. I can't see their face. My vision is too blurry. When they make it to my location, they kneel down. While normally I would be frightened, I seem to feel at ease. They reach forward and place a hand on my chest. I hadn't realised it, but in my confusion the pain had stopped. Or was it even there to begin with? Maybe I just felt it in my head. They let go and shake their head dismissively. A flicker of light from the dying idol illuminates their face. When I see them, I ask who they are, but get no straight answer.
Gaze into the abyss after a lifelong journey and plead. Beg for the answer to your most undying question. And tell me, what would frighten you most? Being left in silence or hearing an answer?
I don't understand, and I shake my head. But something tells me that they look familiar to me. I'm too delirious to think straight, so this thought goes nowhere.
The pursuit of an answer is more defining than the answer itself. For no truth can compare to the truth we've conjured in our head. Hearing an answer may rob us of purpose. We prefer silence. But sometimes, the silence can be maddening.
Sexiest voice so far.
We can convince ourselves that purpose is not important.
You do have a good voice.
Self-destructive. Purpose breeds strength and victory. We desire victory.
He stands up and holds out his hand. I grab it and he pulls me to my feet. This is the first time I truly see him. He's covered in scars from head to toe, almost as if he endured torture or something far worse. Tattoos adorn his arm, much like those on Ulrich's body. Who was this?
We need no name. A name defines an individual. We are many, and therefore cannot be defined. This body is merely a tool. It bends to our will. We know how confused you are. It's always the same. Come with me. There's still much we need to do. Domik, right? That's the name of your leader?
He turns around and looks at Domik's body.
You said that name in your sleep. You called out to him, but only we responded. He lives. We took care of that while you slept.
He's alive? I look over and watch his chest move up and down. He's breathing. I'm almost in disbelief at this. What happened?
We will tell you both. There is much to discuss. With the exit cut off, we have sufficient time. A funny concept time. Perhaps another day.
We walk over to Domik and the mystery man takes slow steps again. His limbs appear stiff, as if they've been unused for a long time. I kneel down and shake Domik softly, placing my hand on his shoulder.
He should have been awake by now. His wounds were grievous. He was saved. We were limited, but we did what we could. Rise.
He says this in a demanding tone and Domik starts to move. His eyes slowly open and he looks at both of us as he comes to.
Sailors? Am I dead? What's going on?
Wait, is Salus the guy who died? Isn't Salus the old leader of like Valenorth and the rebellion? Like, isn't he Milus's dad? Am I wrong? Salus sounds familiar. I laugh softly and tell him he's not dead, but he seems to have me confused with Salus.
Salus.
Wait, oh god. His eyes are fixated on the mystery man as he says the name. I take a few steps back, confused and scared at the same time. Could it possibly be? No, there's no way. This makes no sense.
How are you alive? How am I alive?
My baby. This isn't right. Salus was dead. Our old elder, the rebellion's founder.
Salus, the name of this vessel. He no longer lives. Do not use this name. As we said before, no name is required. We simply exist.
Domik and I look at one another, utterly confused.
Please explain. I don't understand.
Don't ask me to explain shit. The man points to the center of the room.
You will have a seat. You may be satisfied. Or perhaps not. We have some answers, but not all of them.
I reach down and help Domik up. He grunts. There are no wounds on his abdomen. There's nothing. This would require some serious explanation and fast. I take Domik over to the center of the room and we sit down. The other man, however, walks over to the exit and inspects it.
Trapped, as always. Do you trust your comrades? We think they are your only hope.
If they survived.
Yes.
He walks over to our location and sits down. I guess all we could do was wait to get rescued. The Rebel HQ was full of digging tools after all.
You will ask, and we may answer.
He sits in silence and waits for us to make the next move.
Who are you?
The idol is no more. Its energy was released. It may still glow, but it will soon go dim. Lifeless. Energy must be stored somewhere. Less wasteful. Much of it went into that sword you carry. Some of it was used to heal your wounds. The rest? Well, we found a vessel to use.
A vessel?
This body expired long ago. It offered no resistance and no identity. We thought it would be fitting. We desired a voice.
Who is we?
We are what you call the spirit realm. Until now, our power was stored only in objects. That, and vessels which had their own voice. like you.
Well, Freg. He looks at me.
So, let me get this straight. The power released from the idol healed us, and it took over Salus's body so it could talk.
Correct.
So, I'm talking to the spirit realm right now.
A portion. The rest resides in his body and the sword. However, the spirit realm is just a term you created to define us. We are more than that, and we finally have a voice in your world.
This is all crazy. This is just crazy. Domek gulps, getting a little frightened.
Are you peaceful?
That is a relative term.
Are you going to hurt us?
No.
Okay, that's good.
What is your purpose?
An impossible question. Do you know your purpose?
No, I guess not.
We only wish to aid you. Please do not question. It would please us greatly to see the triumvirate fall. We are their victims, just as much as you are, Domek.
Victims?
You do not know the truth of what we are. It is understandable, because we could never tell. Using this voice, we wish to make our suffering known. And using this body, we wish to enact our vengeance. If this is acceptable, we will join you after rescue. If rescue comes, that is. Until then, we talk.
Domek nods. He's taking this very well, actually. After all, he's talking to the corpse of his former leader. But a strategist needed to adapt to change and overcome it. Or maybe he's just numb from the trauma of these events.
Of course, but you need to explain. What is the truth of the spirit realm? Were we so wrong that you needed a voice?
We do not blame you for your interpretation. Given your situation, it made perfect sense. But yes, you were wrong. Very wrong.
Me and Domek look at each other once more. I'd never believe this if we didn't just cheat death. But given the circumstances, we can't deny the truth. This was a living embodiment of the spirit realm. Much like the idols, but able to walk and talk as well. And if that was the case, then there were no more secrets. He would tell us everything about the spirit realm, the undying questions of our history finally answered. What was their purpose and why did they influence us? The answers would change everything forever. And I'm hungry. I've been shot, attacked. I'm pretty sure we're close to death, betrayed, everything's happening. Eventually ending up in the raw room, everyone looks around frantically. It wasn't much longer until they noticed the back corner of the room was caved in. Rather than digest the current events, they search for Domek and the seer.
They must be down with the idol.
Can we even get down there?
Go back to the crew quarters, Fortin. You too, Valessa. Bring us some equipment. We should be able to reach them if we dig.
Of course. What should we look for?
Pickaxes, shovels, stuff like that. Anything to help us get through that rubble.
Right.
They both run off in search of supplies. It was clear the tunnels caved in, but how bad was it? They cling on to the hope that everybody survived.
Hey, are you sure you don't want to join them? Shouldn't they have some sort of protection?
No, everything will be fine. Alex and his forces are on guard. Nobody else will be coming or going.
Then what about Sovi? Do you think he's down there?
No, he's probably long gone.
But I didn't see him run off anywhere. We were all in the tunnels, weren't we?
Sovi is a sneaky boy.
That's the point, Pro. You don't see a man like him. He comes and goes as he pleases.
OMG, look, it's a cute Thorn. Hi, Space, we're going through some stuff right now. We're going through some crazy things. Like, oh my god, this being freaking mind-hurting. Everything's gone on. Everything's gone on. How are you doing? You doing good? I hope you're doing good.
Oh, okay.
He crosses his arms, both confused and concerned.
What should we do while we wait? Are you sure you don't want me to help them?
What's that? You are cute. I know Space is cute. I agree with you, Swag.
I'm certain. We need to talk, Pro.
About what?
Let's say Domek did fall in combat. What would we do then? What's our next step?
I don't want to think about that. Losing Salus was more than enough. I'm sure he's alive. We'll find him.
But what if he's not? We need to think, Pro. Things would be in our hands.
Uh-oh.
Our hands?
Yes, we'd be the new leaders. How would we come back from this?
I don't know if we can.
That's why I sent those two away. I don't think they'd be ready to hear this. There's a very real chance that the seer is dead. If that's the case, then there's nothing we can do. We'd never be able to win this war conventionally. That blade in their power was all we had, Pro.
Alright, well, they think I'm dead. Fuck it. Yeah, yee.
I don't know, Ulrich, but I feel like they're alive. They wouldn't give in so easily.
I guess we'll find out.
And we need to trust in the spirits, right? They showed Domik a vision of our victory.
But they also showed Valenorth's destruction. We know that was false. They attacked our HQ instead.
Are you saying the spirits were lying?
I don't know, Pro. It's too complicated for me to say. But something tells me that we can't trust the spirits anymore. If they come out from that tunnel, it'll be as changed men.
The mysterious man takes a deep breath before starting to talk. Domik and I sit forward in awe, almost in disbelief at the situation. The spirit realm was using a vessel to speak directly to us. I'm not sure if we should be honored or terrified.
The rulers of this world, the Triumvirate, already you take up arms against them. This is good. We were unable to do so in our current state. We were trapped.
Trapped?
It all happened in the blink of an eye. Our glorious monarchy, destroyed in an instant. They showed no mercy. They showed nothing. Something happened. Something beyond words. We were simply living life, and then we were not. They forced us to watch them defile our world.
I don't understand.
Neither do we. But that is what happened. They stole our future. And our bodies. We were prisoners, bound by celestial chains as they had their way with our world.
Whoa.
So they didn't create Alestia?
No. But they created you, the new residents of Alestia, built in their image of perfection to counter our corrupt nature. They stole our world and our future, handing it off to you.
This is incredible!
We do not share the same opinion.
That's really, I feel sorry for,
No, I meant the story. I can't believe I'm hearing this right now. We always knew there was more to this world.
This is why we needed a voice. We've suffered for eternities, unable to speak, forced to watch, and cry for help upon deaf ears.
I have a few questions.
Of course.
So, the spirit realm is more like a prison, and it held you and your people captive. Then what are these visions and idols all about? Almost all of our culture has been built around them, especially Valenorth, which is where the seer comes from. Rumor has it that the Triumvirate wanted to destroy the idols.
Over time, we were forced to adapt. We changed. The idols are manifestations of our desire to reach out. They gave us the ability, however minimal, to speak with you.
The visions, you mean?
Yes, but our power was limited, and we were censored. This is why we could never tell you the truth through visions. Whenever we did, the Triumvirate made you see something else.
Damn.
That's what they did this time then? We saw Valenorth getting attacked and strategized about that. But it seems like their plan was always to attack us down here.
Indeed, which is why we chose not to create another idol. Instead, we chose to influence the members of their honor guard, the barracks, the living quarters, the weapons. We did it all for you. We did it so you would survive this trap, and help us seek vengeance.
Dang.
It seems the cost was dire, but we succeeded. We shall succeed again. We wish to aid your assault on Balteus and take back our homeland.
Right.
So you come from Balteus?
We lived all over Alestia, but Balteus was our capital. The castle there housed the monarch, our king or queen. We may have been corrupt, but we lived in peace. We were happy.
What do you mean by corrupt?
We are not certain. Perhaps there is inherent evil in all of us. The Triumvirate deemed that a flaw, and rewrote the world. When your kind was first made, you were mindless slaves, forced to carry out the Triumvirate's bidding. No free will. That is a gift we gave to you through the idols we created. Slowly, our corruption merged with the purity of your kind. That was the first step. After that, we created seers, beings capable of hearing our plight and leading insurrections. To this day, all have failed. We were not strong enough.
This is a lot of information to take on.
Wait, I know where this is going.
The man stands up, motioning his arms to suggest that we do the same. Darmic and I both do as instructed, dusting ourselves off while looking up at him.
Yes. That is why we gave the seer all of our power. Enough to wield that blade against your creators and our captors. The timing seemed correct. It is a gamble, but with favorable odds.
Freaking gambling on oh dear. This is gonna go
However,
bad.
there is another matter at hand. There is no more spirit realm. The idols are all gone, and the power resides within us and that blade. The power within you, Seer, is immense. You carry on our legacy.
That's a lot of information and responsibility.
So now, I will call you what you are.
Yep. What is happening? He merely kneels down and looks at the floor. If I wasn't mistaken, it looks like he's swearing fealty.
Rightful heir to the throne of the monarchy, my king. I will serve you in this fight to take back our world. And together, we will all be free from their grip.
Thorn's out. Yeet. I'll give the sword to someone else.
King?
We exchanged glances, confused and shocked. The power inside of me made me heir to the throne? Knowing the truth of the spirits was enough, but this is too much. I take a few steps back, overwhelmed. How could I possibly be expected to process this?
Maybe we should slow down here.
We must not. To slow down would be giving them time. They've had enough. We've watched for far too long. The weight of our kind is upon you.
Is the king.
Do not let us down.
Queen. Dang, swag. Dang, do not let us down. Jeez. Before I can even react, I hear a sound from the other side of the room. The rubble that blocked the exit started to crumble and fall to the ground. I can hear the harsh impact of a pickaxe. They're founders. The man remains knelt on the ground. I tell him to rise. He obeys without question, clearly respecting my authority. I'll be your prince, Thorn. Kyron. He considers me as king. I have no idea what to do or say.
As you command.
You will. All of us turn and look at the exit. It isn't much longer until light pierces through. I'll be your slave. Shirley, oh no! Oh god! The final bit of rubble is out of the way and Ulrich emerges.
Domek, we were so worried that you...
He immediately stops in his tracks, staring at us. It's clear that he's shocked at the sight of Salus. Get the leash, oh god. Fortum, Valessa and Pro enter shortly after.
What?
Ulrich steps forward immediately, cautious. He looks ready to grab his blade at a moment's notice. Where's the dungeon, Thorn? Where the fuck is? I can understand how his confusion and shock manifest this way.
At ease, Ulrich. I'll try my best to explain.
Darmek steps forward too, as if to guard both of us.
Everybody, let's go back to the atrium. There's much to discuss, and I'll tell you all the truth.
Man, I need a heavy drink. He looks over at the mysterious man and simply gulps.
Things just got a lot more complicated. For all of us.
I just need a break. This is non-stop. I can give you Bailey's. That's definitely needed right now. We all enter the atrium, and I notice Ulrich is still visibly shocked and angry. Pro seems the same, however, it's less intense. They seem to recognize Salus. Even Valesca and Fortum seem anxious. Our old and very dead elder alive. Bodies scatter the floor as well as pieces of white and gold armor. Rebels cry, cradling the bodies of their fallen comrades in their arms. There weren't many people left standing. This was a catastrophic... words. This was a catastrophic attack. The trip morale's at 0, great. Dominic walks over to a nearby staircase and waves over me and Salus. We follow after him and slowly ascend the stairs. It was time to tell everybody. When we get to the top, he rests his hand on the railing, taking a deep breath.
I guess this is it. Where do I even start?
Sorry lads, we're fucked. Go home to your wives, kids, families, whatever. Yeah, we're just going to accept our fate and give up. The seer has decided to run away, it's great. He shakes his head before clearing his throat. He had a lot of ground to cover. The noise echoes through the atrium, and the surviving rebels turn to look. Seeing Darmok at the top of the stairs, they gather to listen to their leader.
They say that mercy is the mark of a great man.
That's all beans.
But there are no great men in war. We've seen that here today. War is only a game to see how much you can lose before giving up. But trust me, we will never give up. Join me, brothers and sisters. Grab a blade from the floor, even if it belonged to their honor guard.
You don't
Take
go.
it. I'd prefer that.
Listen, Kyron. Listen. As the seer, I am going to give up my role and, I'm going to move back to Valinor. Why not? Okay, this is their problem now. I have already dealt with so much stuff in, a matter of days. This is too much. You know what? Yeah. That's a new sprite. It is. Shonio, how do you also fancy about, becoming the new seer? You can have whatever you want. Just, I'll give you the blade, and I'm going to go live in Museo or Valinor. Actually, that bar in Museo seemed alright. Maybe they're hiring. I think I'll go there.
The Triumvirate may think they've crippled our resolve, but no.
Take Ulrich with you, though.
Each swing of that blade will carry the weight of our fallen comrades behind it. We will use that weight to crush their army and make them pay for this attack.
More rebels start to crowd round, looking up at Darmok. They have smiles on their faces as they nod along to his words. This inspires him to continue his speech, his morale rising quickly. Set me up with all the husbands and I'll be good. Yes, Shonio.
When the Triumvirate looks down on that blade in their final moments, I want them to know that they sealed their own fate. Mark my words, family. The Triumvirate shall fall. They will burn for what they've done here today.
I mean, they freaking deserve to burn. And the rest. Jeez. Okay, see if I can actually I'm going to try something quickly. Guys, how do I do this? What does this do? If I highlight over you, do you tell me anything? That's not it. Okay, maybe this one. That's not it. 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 General. Oh dang, light thing really do hit hard. Virtual camera, recording hotkeys. Okay, let's see, status, feed, position, theme, feed, alert, that's all good. So, interesting. I'll let Ulrich pound me any day. Dang, Kyron, dang. Swagger, Uwil. I'm just trying to find out a way to, what's this do? Updates. I never want to press that. Channel page, really, which is... I selected some stuff, so I'm trying to find out a way you guys can interact more, with... I don't have to do redeems or anything like that. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I'm pretty sure I did something which should work. I just don't know how to access it. Maybe because I'm dumb, but I don't know. There must be a way to do it. Unless, hang on. Maybe there is a way. That's a but. But I'll happily be pounded by anyone. Dang. Dang. Jobs, settings, stream, nope. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's see. While being live engages with units, extensions, stop your extensions, visit my extensions. So, are you on? Panel. Panels. Is that all for mobile? Okay, that's for mobile. One of your interface says what color themes. Okay, that's strange. Let's see. Okay, that didn't do anything. Frag. Sorry, guys. Basically, I was trying to go to Transmin. So what are you trying to do? I was trying to get like some stickers or something up, so you guys can like use those like stickers and stuff. Because I think that'd be fair, and I wanna see if I can try and get you some redeems. I also don't know how to do that yet. But I want to add stream marker description, clip that. Stream frag chat. That's not it. Well, frag. I don't have to do it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out for next time. I'm sure I will. But dynamic follow, because I've got some cool stuff, but I just don't know how to do it. Oh, I could do this though. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh, I can do this. Oh, that's cool. Let's do it. What's Thorn's colours? There's no kind of brown. Damn it. That'll do. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so that works. I think you need to be affiliate to have your own emotes. Yeah, I need to sort out that whole affiliate thing. Which I think I can do. But I want to, like, what about redeems? Surely there's a way to do that. Is there a way, Marcus, or am I wrong? You know what? We've only got a bit left. Let's get a bit further off on the story. Let's do a bit more.
And in the end, they will beg for the mercy they were too unkind to give to us. We will free this world from their grip and deliver it to the hands of the righteous. Our dynasty will be marked with blood, yes, but theirs was marked with far more.
He looks over at Salus and motions for him to step forward. Doing so, a lot of the rebels look shocked, much like Auric and Pro.
The Spirit Realm has given us one final blessing. The truth. Standing here before you is not Salus. He has become a vessel. This is the Spirit Realm embodied, powered by our underground idol. Driven by the howls of countless spirits, he seeks vengeance. But he has also brought with him the answers to our every question. No longer shall we live in the dark. We know the true nature of things.
Everyone mumbles amongst themselves, clearly confused. I glance over at Auric and Pro and they seem a bit more calm. Oh well, just found some real sussy art at Auric from this game. Dang. As odd as his truth was, they seemed to trust Darmok no matter what.
We are not the only victims of the Triumvirate's wrath. The spirit realm is not what we believed. Not at all. What we cherished and worshipped was a prison. A prison to house the previous residents of Alestia. Residents that were deemed too corrupt by the Triumvirate. As they were pushed aside, we were created to serve. The Triumvirate did not create our world, but they did create us in the image of perfection. We were pure and existed only to follow their every order. But over time, the previous residents reached out from their prison. Growing in strength, they created what we called the spirit idols. These were used to slowly give our people the gift of free will.
It's highly NSFW. I bet it is.
Though pure, we lacked the abilities to be ourselves. This was the greatest gift we could ever ask for. They opened our eyes, allowing us to fight back. But so far, every insurrection has failed. This is what we will change, thanks to the Seer.
He waves me over and I take a few steps forward. The rebels stare at me with hope in their eyes, a perfect counter to the despair I saw earlier.
You see, the spirit realm is no more. All of the energy in that realm has found a new home. Some of it is in this vessel, and some of it is in the blade. But the largest portion resides within the Seer. That is why he is uniquely capable of wielding the blade. Alestia's previous residents, the ancient monarchy, are responsible.
Use the website too, Uwu. Oh, for the stream stickers, you'll need to configure a browser source in your streaming software. I don't know how, you have to take me through that, because I'm using Twitch as one at the moment. It's like they've got their own personal one, which is pretty good.
They saw a way to help us defeat the Triumvirate and took it. But you see, we no longer fight for ourselves. We fight for everybody. If we lose, both us and the monarchy perish. We cannot let this happen. We are the only people capable of carrying out this objective. There won't be another chance. No more seers, no more blades. We will show them that their vision of a pure world is flawed. But in order to do so, I must step down as the general. You see, this army is no longer mine to lead. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
This new truth changes both the world and our cause.
Darmok motions for me to come closer, so I do. He smiles. I'm standing right beside him, resting my hands on the banister. Uwu. I see such a wide array of emotions coming from the rebels' faces.
As I mentioned, the Seer was blessed with immense power. But what he truly has within is the souls of the monarchy, giving him the strength to use that blade. He is our champion. But he is more than just our champion. He is our king, rightful heir to the throne of Alestia.
Too much power.
Our true ruler.
Oh God.
By decree of the spirits, we are his to command.
Okay, well I quit. Have fun, guys. All eyes are on me now. I glance over at Valessa and Fortum. They are in complete shock and awe at this revelation, but I am too. Without saying anything, I reach back for the blade and pull it out. I look at the rebels and hold the blade up in the air. The beams of light from the surface serve to illuminate its beauty. This elicits rigorous applause from the rebels as they cheer me on. Yeah, I got it 5% up. I smile, looking down at my friends and comrades. Oh yes, Thorn, you're a big alpha now, Uwu, yes. In this moment, it seems like the hope we lost had finally returned. There were still lots to take care of, but we knew that this wasn't over.
If you'll excuse us, we need to make some new plans. But I'll have an itinerary posted in the barracks by morning. Until then, please do your best to clean up this atrium. And please, bring the bodies down to the spirit idol. It seems only fitting, and there's plenty of room. With that said, you're all dismissed. Thank you.
Darmok turns to face me and Salus. He smiles, realizing his job is done. Everyone go on their knees for you now, oh God.
Well then, back to the war table. We need to talk about our next step. Without a bigger army, we won't win. And I think I know what to do. Come on, bring your friends too. I'll grab Ulrich and Pro. Let's do this.
Something seems different about Darmok. He's not as happy and energetic as he was before. but he seems a lot more confident and resolute. When I get to the bottom of the stairs, Valessa and Fortum appear. I can tell that they're overwhelmed, but they also seem happy for me. They seem to disregard the resurrection of Salus and focus on me.
I always knew you were special, but a king? And no more spirit realm. What's going to happen?
I don't know, Valessa.
That is so cool, Seer! Or I guess I should call you king now. Or maybe monarch? I don't know, it's just cool!
Hang in Discord. I can get Discord up for the last... Tell you what, what's the time? We can save it here. I'll save it when we get to the end of this conversation, and I'll have a quick hang in Discord with you guys. I can say hi and stuff, and then I'll end stream. Is there a way we can raid Keat? Because he's just started, so why not? Let's see. He laughs and shuffles in place awkwardly. They may not want to talk about it, but they know. Everything feels off right now. Things are so confusing.
I hope that we can work all of this out. Let's go plan our next move with Dominic. I wonder what he has in mind for us.
I bet it's something amazing. He might not be the leader, but he's still a strategist. We need to make sure that we come back from this loss.
Valessa looks at all the bodies on the atrium floor. It's also covered in blood, likely to stain for a long time. If Salus couldn't come back from the dead, then what about them?
Yeah, we can't let their deaths be in vain. Like Dominic said, they need to give us strength. The only thing we can do is hope that it's enough.
Well, if it is enough. Right, let's save it here. And then boom. And then save. Yes. Okay, it's saved. Right. Well, guys, we went through a lot of shit, did we not? Ugh. Man, I'm still slightly overwhelmed from it all. I really am. My god, that was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of stuff to deal with. I mean, wow. Wow, 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 wow. You know what? If I only had some other expressions for the thorn in the bottom right, he'd be like, uh-oh. I don't want to be a seer anymore. This stuff sucks. Freaking sucks. I'll be a good boy now, King Thorn. You will? Yeah? Okay. You'd better be. Right. So, let's go to this. And I will go and this. This game is sad now. The game does have some very sad stuff, as we have found out. Some very sad scenes, and yeah, frick. A lot of crazy stuff's gone on. So let's see. In your chat, if you raid, you should be able to. Okay, so #raid. Okay, then what markers? Do I press anything else? I am very much confused. Hang on, first of all, before we do that, I'll come into Discord. I could try and ring Keat briefly, just to say that we've got his bit next. Which should be, I think his bit should be next, right? I have a feeling his bit would be next. Because, yeah. Thank you. Let's see. Where am I? Oh, Discord, where are you? Why can't I find you? Aha, there it is. And then there we go, I'm in. Man, you guys joined quick. Oh god.
Well, yeah, of course. Hang on, real quick. You said hashtag raid. Are you seriously putting in hashtag or are you using slash?
Listen, I'm using slash. I'm pretty sure I'm using slash probably.
Okay, so you're in your Twitch chat and you type in slash and you should see a list of commands pop up, right? And then you type in raid.
Oh yeah, announce message, announceable, announce green, announce.
Okay, so to raid Heat, you would do slash raid space and then his username, Heat Fox. And then it will start the process to raid, which is like, I don't know, it's like a timed process.
Hang on, let's see if this works. First of all, I've got to do this, because I said I would. How do I... and then this. There you go, Marcus.
Oh, Lord. I've been given power.
Oh my god, you mean give him power? Shit.
All hail King Thorn.
You will. My god, thank you, Swag. My first rule is I'm going to quit and go to Museo because fuck this. Too much pressure. I want to do it.
Oh my god. You'll be okay.
This game is killing me.
It's so hard. There's like such tough decisions. I mean, and stuff just happened out of nowhere. Like, geez, we had no chance to do anything. Stuff just started going crazy. Like, I just wanted to go. I just wanted to leave. I want responsibility. It's tough.
I wanted to get back to dating.
I want to go back to kissing the furry boys and having Auric go inside me. What?
Real.
It got crazy. Oh, heck. So there's all these stuff. So, yeah. What's VIPs? What's VIPs?
VIPs?
Oh, right. I should have known that. Shut up! I'm still learning.
What's VIPs? Well,
What's
you
VIPs,
literally
bro?
have the
Do you
VIP role on Keith's server.
Oh my god.
Do you even VIP, bro?
Or on Keith's channel. Oh my fucking... Do you even VIP, bro?
VIP, bro? Like, bro, I VIP, like, just some stuff. I just... how do I access, like, redeems? Do I have to be affiliate to do that, I'm guessing, or...?
Yeah, you're talking about, like, channel point redeems, right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, you have to become affiliate before you get access to channel points.
Okay, I can do that, I guess. I just gotta read some stuff in and stuff and bits. Also, how do you make sure... I've got these stream stickers and dynamic follow buttons and... Yeah. But it says I've got to edit your extensions while being live.
Okay, so...
I don't know what that means. Just
hang
want
on.
your active extensions. Visit my extensions. Okay. But like...
Yeah, go into your dashboard.
Into my dashboard?
Yes.
I think I'm there. Create a dashboard,
And...
right?
Yeah, and then on the left-hand side in the menu, you should see extensions.
Yes, I do.
Click on that. You'll be able to see all the extensions that you have
my
if you go under the my. And then for stream stickers, click on it, basically, and you'll see uninstall and configure on the right.
Yes, I've got set as component 1, set as component 2, set as panel 1, panel 2, and panel 3.
Well, that was
Hang on one
probably.
second. I will be right back.
That's fine.
Well, that's probably the last sleep I'm gonna have.
Why? Uh-oh.
I probably won't be sleeping for another 3-4 days.
Okay, I have returned.
That was very quick, Marcus.
Okay. Well, I had to restart.
That was very quick, Marcus.
So it automatically. Well, I had to restart.
That was
Okay,
very
Thorn,
quick,
where are you
Marcus.
right now? Automatically. Well, I had to restart.
That was
Okay,
very
Thorn,
quick,
where are you right
Marcus.
now? Automatically.
What is
Well, I had to
happening? Oh,
restart.
God.
Okay, Thorn,
quick,
where are you right
Marcus.
now? Automatically.
What is
Well, I had to
happening?
restart.
Oh, wait, I'm here.
That was
I'm
very
here.
Thorn, where are you
quick,
right now?
Marcus.
Automatically.
What is
Well, I had to
happening?
restart.
Oh, wait, I'm here.
God.
that was confusing. I went into a different place all of a
Oh my
sudden.
god.
Yeah, I went somewhere else. I heard myself
Okay,
twice.
so where are you right now?
Do I go back to create a dashboard or
What? Hang on. What you click in the time that I restarted Discord?
No, I clicked back to channel, and then I started hearing
Okay.
myself twice, and my brain started hurting. So,
My god.
I stopped that pretty quickly. Father, it hurt my brain.
Okay. So if you look at my screen, you should see something that looks like this, Thorn, right?
Let's see. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So here it says configure.
Okay.
I'll open up this window and then be like some text, open the dashboard. It'll take you to a new website, right?
Alrighty.
It'll have you log in using your Twitch username and password and whatnot.
This seems like effort.
Yeah.
Lazy.
No.
Now, whenever
Nah, this is like
so it'll take you through a setup tutorial.
Okay. Should I do this next stream? Because I don't want to do it now.
Oh my god. I mean, that's fine. You don't have to do it now. I'm just saying. I mean, this is literally...
The monarch is
well,
tired.
oh my goodness.
And hungry.
Fine. Oh god. I mean, if you want to do this later, we can. It doesn't really matter to me.
We'll do it later. I would say what we'll raid Key, because that'll be fun.
He's currently on Minecraft with Mosfet. They're doing their Minecraft Monday.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna call him stupid. He's playing Minecraft.
Hey, Thorn, you wanna do something?
Yeah, sure.
You should make me a super mod.
I don't know what that does.
God.
What does that? What power does that give you?
A lot.
Oh god.
A lot of power.
The super mod, it destroys the world.
No.
So how do we raid again? How do we raid Keat specifically? Is there like a way of doing this?
Here, I'll just type it out in chat room.
Man, I'm learning after we've just watched everyone in the rebellion get killed. This is great. This is a fun way to end death. Oh, yes.
Maybe it would be best to do this off camera if you want.
Hang on, what? Wait, what am I doing? Hello?
Okay, I like how I'm still... Hang on, I'll just do this. Look in the Discord chat. It'll be
Which
easier.
Discord chat am I looking at? I'm so scared.
The one on
confused.
the... Oh my fucking god.
Marcus, I'm sorry, I'm not tech savvy.
Give me like 1 second. Okay.
Marcus, if you want some of my Baileys, just let me know. I'll give it to you.
Discord, Discord.
So in the Talk to Stink voice channel, in the text, right?
Which is
Look
what
at the
we're in
message
right
in
now.
there.
In the Art of Stink, right?
Huh?
Where am I going?
Thorn, where we're talking right now.
Oh, right.
In the text.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Where we're talking right now. In the text.
I
There
see
you go.
it.
There.
I'm doing good.
Marcus, it's okay. It's okay. We're teaching him.
And then raid,
Slowly.
And then, how do you spell Keat Fox? Is it literally just Keat Fox? Do you have to put at?
AEATFOX.
Is that
So
it?
/raid space Keat Fox.
Okay.
The message should be.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Hooray!
He's doing it.
We can raid him. This seems fun. Then we'll
No,
just click raid now. Does that do it?
Yeah. You can
What's
do
the
that,
raid
or you
message
can
going to
just,
be though?
like,
Do I have to type in a raid message?
no, you just tell your chat what to type whenever
Okay,
they
chat. You're
raid
gonna call
into the
him
bottom.
bottom
Stinky
egg.
bottom fox.
Bottom egg.
Stinky.
A
Yeah,
bottom egg.
needy bottom fox. Needy bottom fox. That'll do. Needy bottom fox. Go. You have to do the whole. Say, oh, Thorn's just such a needy bottom fox. Frick me, MOSFET. You know what I mean. That type of stuff. Needy bottom fox. Yes. Uh-huh. Right, let's do it. We're ready now. This will be fun. Beep boop. I pressed the button. I don't know what to do.
You did it.
Yay! Right, do I end the stream now?
Yes.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching. We'll be sure to do more Winds of Change soon because we've got to finish it. And yeah, my laptop just decided to crash. Cool.
Hey, wait.
Never mind.
Hang
It's
on.
good.
Hang on.
It's still alive.
Thorn's first raid. Oh my god.
Okay.
So, Thorn, whenever you raid somebody, your stream's basically over. So while that timer is counting down, you should be ending stream.
Oh, so it's already ended. Cool.
Well, you have to stop going live, I believe.
Okay.
But-
Yeah, you.
I'm just gonna end stream. Anyway, if you can't hear me, guys, thank you so much and stuff. I'll be sure to go back soon. Okay, bye.